And we are live. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the garbage truck drivers. Shout out to the payroll attendees. That's for Friday. But shout out to the AC techs. Shout out to the engineers. Shout out to the heavy equipment operators. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Whatever it is your job description is, shout out to you. It's Monday morning. It's money making Mondays. Everybody is up and out to get it. For those who did not work over the weekend, your weekend free paper, bun up, you're back to work this morning again. I hope you enjoyed your weekend and had a beautiful weekend. And here we are, back to another Monday morning, another beautiful Monday morning. Today is the 14th of July, 2025, and we are happy to be here. We're blessed to be here. We're in the moment. We're living in the moment. We were blessed with this present to presently be here. So we start off by giving thanks and praises to the Most High, because I know we do it. I know we do it. You know what I mean? We're not preserving ourselves and keeping ourselves here. I mean, we try a thing, but I know we in all the big doings. So we give thanks and praises. Here we are on this morning. And I'm with you and I'm happy to be with you. Miss Black Eagle is the first one in the building this morning. Miss Goldie Robinson is right there as well. Mel, big up yourself. Marie's Message 411 TV is my fellow content creator sister. Hit her name in the chat. She is the first, second, third, fourth one down from the top. Go over to her channel, hit the subscribe button. Let's Bond TV, 5 up in the building with us early this morning. Nance is here. Nance, big up yourself. Great goodies here with us this morning. Audrey Wright is here. Says morning fam, present teacher. DR is in the building with us this morning. Mervyn the Point, Jamaica Kerr is here. Naisha is here. Onika St. John, the Buffalo Soul, the rest is here. Audrey Wright says, hit the thumbs up button as you enter the live, please, and thank you. It helps the videos to trend. Other people know that we're here early in the morning, and they come on over and join us. So it's just not 10 of us here for 2-3 hours every morning. Them kind of something that. All right, Kaz Robinson is here with us. Missy Brom is here. Tracy Chin is also in the building. Sharon Spence, Grace James. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Let me see who else is here. There are some names that are not in green. And we'll shout out the names that are not in green people too, all right? Charlene Allen, thank you for being here. Tuesday Jane is in the building with us this morning. The chat is open. The chat is open to subscribers. And there's a part on the chat that says, I'm telling you, we're a special breed of people. So remember Jerome said, SouFLo, how about you just put the chat to open? Because what we found was when we put the chat to just open for everybody and anybody, there's a lot of people who are not subscribed to the channel who come on just to be a contagonist, right? And sometimes they bring extra excitement, but sometimes there's a lot of disrespect and disruption as well. But they do that because they're not even subscribers. So Jerome suggests to put it to subscribers only, which I did, but I put a 5-minute limit on it. So you have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes or more before you could actually enter the chat. Because when we find out that they were doing, YouTube gives you your algorithms and lay it out for you, right? So what they would do is they would subscribe to get to the chat, because before it had like 30 seconds on it. So if you subscribe, wait 30 seconds, you could jump in the chat. The people then would have subscribed, wait 30 seconds, jump in at the chat, say what them want, say unsubscribe when them done. And then tomorrow when they come back, or the next couple of days when they decide to come back, they'll come back and subscribe again, jump back in at the chat. So I put it at 5 minutes this morning just to see something. So I run my little experiment this morning for the people them. Oh man. Anyhow, that's us. That's us. We have a lot on the table to talk about this morning. It's not going to be a super long live. Summer is officially here. My house is officially full. I have everybody here, all my children, like the like that soap opera from back in the days, All My Children. All My Children, it did name? Come, some of the big people talk. All My Children, it did name? Yeah. My house have all my children now. Yes. So all my children are here. Matter of fact, I had to disrupt Nika's sleep this morning to do this live because I didn't move everything and go set up in my office area in the house that I was supposed to do. We go to beach yesterday, lightning and thunder start lick out there. We had to pack up all our stuff and come back. So this morning we're actually doing a beach trip, beach day today, family beach trip, beach day. So we're go fishing and all these other kind of things. Kai's been asking to go fishing for the longest. He got all his brothers here now. Me no know nothing about fishing. I tried fishing a couple of times, never catch nothing but mass and maras, and them laugh after me. These kids, they catch big fish. So we are carry them go out there, go see what them can do today. We got all the equipment yesterday, but we just couldn't do it yesterday. So this morning it is. So I told them this morning I have to vibe with the audience first, send everybody off on a good day, catch up on what happened over the weekend, you know, give my morning thoughts, and we'll share some laughs and stuff, and then boom, family time after. So right after this, heading straight to the beach, my friend. All right, and I hope your life is being good like that too. You know, sometimes people cuss me on social media, and I have to really say to them, man, I hope your life is as good as mine, you know. I really have nothing to complain about. All when it bad, it good. I have nothing to complain about. Yeah, the bitter with the sweet, you know, I'm super thankful. I'm happy. Happy and thankful. Yeah, so here we're gonna talk about this morning. Um Drake brings out Vybz Kartel, and I don't know if y'all paid attention to the Wireless Fest over the weekend in the UK. Drake brings out Vybz Kartel, Popcaan at the Wireless Fest. Nuffy was on stage with them and Central C, which is a rapper from the UK. But we're not talking about them, we're talking about our people and the two prominent artists. Drake and Popcaan have songs together. Drake brings out Popcaan, they perform. Drake brings out Vybz Kartel. A lot of people may think that it was a Yahoo moment for me, but it wasn't. It wasn't. And I'm going to explain to you why, right? I forgot to send a disclaimer before though, because I don't want certain people take offense. And then I'm like, yo, SouFLo, I kind of think that, yeah, but it wasn't for me. So you're gonna hear how I feel about that. All right. We're also gonna talk about Trump flexing unprecedented powers with a new national. Hold on there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Yellow. Oh, okay. Hold on. Sita. Green light. Mic hot. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. What going?
Can you do a happy birthday to Nance before you start?
Oh man, it's Nan's birthday.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'll go back in the chat.
All
Happy
right.
birthday, Nance.
All right, my sister. Got it. All right. That was Marie's message. You see how she look out? All right. I'm over here on hot. I'm on go. I didn't see it. Nan's your birthday, my friend. And Nance is very much a part of this. Nance even have number one this morning. Nance is very much a part of this family. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Me now go ask how old he is. Happy birthday, dear Nance. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? No, don't tell nobody. Big up yourself, Nance. And of course, Jerome said we have to do the newer version of Happy Birthday, our version that. So, happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year upon them. One all the vibes. Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year upon them. One all the vibes. Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again. I love that song there because it says next year we're doing it again. That means more life. Again and again and again and again. More prosperity, more life, more strength. I wish you many, many more happy, healthy, joyful birthdays, my friend. Remember to take care of your health here. Secure your health first and everything else will fall into place. Put God in the midst of all things and you're good to go. Big up yourself, Nance. Thank you. And y'all continue to big up Nance on our birthday and give her happy birthday wishes and all these things. All right? All right. Nobody else yet? Rum punch. Rum punch finance. Drunk and fall down. Yo, you know, is it? Yeah, let me not do that. Me, like I said something just now. Mm, I'm gonna release that clip by itself. I know I buried it in a long vlog. The vlog I buried it in was like an hour long. So most of you don't watch an hour long vlog. You're watching some of it and you miss some of it and you drop asleep in a some of it. I'm gonna release that clip that by itself when we did their best of the best with Shakira this year down in Miami. One piece of drink and fall down in a public. There's nothing more frightening, humiliating, funny, and then really, really funny. Those are all the emotions that happen as soon as me hit the ground. I couldn't believe that I actually fell. Listen, I'm not small. I'm a big guy. So when me go down, everybody realizes and me drop. And I like one short person, I'm close to the ground. So if me fall down, it look like me I bend down and tie my shoes lace. Me fall backwards, like I just fell backward. Boom, hit the ground. And I was sitting there for what felt like about 30 seconds, but it wasn't. I was only there for like 2 seconds. Can me try get up back quick? I you want to hear me talk one bag of foolishness too. I was like, chuck me the business what I look for me, because them people here, them don't know about drink and fall down and happy and enjoy your life, yeah, man. I shame, you know. Yeah, me shame, because I know somebody I say, watch him. Can't hold him liquor, come in a public, come drink and drop down. in a in a white at that. Oh boy. I'll show you, I'll post the clip so you can see it, because I have it now. Yeah, what's funny Ross moment? You want to see Shakira, she try to help me up. I'm like, oh, in my mind, I'm like, this is so embarrassing for your woman. You know, kind of like the guy where him pants the way down and him have on the doodle boxers. And I'm like, that's so embarrassing for the woman that's with him. You know, everybody can see that. So me drop down now with she. I'm like, damn, I hope she not take this too embarrassing. You know, I hope she can laugh it off. I hope she have fun. I hope she. That's all I was concerned about. Me never concerned about what people are thinking. I'm concerned about what she was thinking. Because she's probably like, Jesus Christ, what the hell with this big old ass alcoholic? Even though I'm not an alcoholic, but in the moment when you're mad, you say anything. When you're shame, you say anything. I know if she ever call me a big alcoholic and say me come drop down in a public and embarrass her, all these things, boy. So life go here. So, sometimes you have one too many, and that's okay. What I'm saying, laugh loud and dance like nobody is watching. I intend to do all of the above. Life is short. All right. What we have on the board, I said before, Drake brings out Vybz Kartel and Popcaan. We have something to say about that. The ICE memo that just got put out. This ICE memo changes the game of everything. We're talking about ice, not the ice in the freezer. We're talking about the ice where I run round and people are run from them and them running after people. The ice there. The ICE memo that says that migrants can now be deported to third countries. You have to hear the details in another one here, right? Um, and Leon Bailey and his woman sends message out over the weekend. Obviously, you know, big sex tape release or leak. Somebody was trying to get some clout off of that, and it seems like she's not going nowhere. She's not going nowhere. But we have to think back to what I said when I talked about the tape and stuff. What I would have said to my daughter, and some people said them shame mommy for saying that, and what I said was so sad and all that. But we're gonna revisit all that. And then Mark Golding. Marky Mark up there talk, and it's like his microphone was hot. A hot mic means the mic is live and you don't know the mic is live, you know. The little something on the side where you turn off the switch, but the switch looked like it never turned off, it did on, or somebody was supposed to turn it down by the switchboard and didn't. And them cause a little bumble clot and one bag of problems from that. You know, people are now saying, oh, he's disgraceful and him a cuss Badwud over a simple mic malfunction. You can tell say him can't handle frustration. How is he going to run a country like Jamaica that has so many problems? Me now vote for him. And this was proof From God, so me not fi vote for him. All yeah, it sprinkle a few bomber clot here and there. All right, got it. So they're up in arms about what Marky Mark said, but we're gonna get into all of that this morning, yeah. All right. So where do we start this morning? It is all up to you. Let's Band TV say all I will do it. All I will do it, my brother, and some I will do it more than others. But you know, the ones them that hide and do it, them in the house. Of course, bomber blood clot. You take up your ass clot sitting them before me lick down your blood clot in ya. And then them come outside. Hallelujah, Jesus. Good morning, Miss Mary. How you doing this morning? The Lord is with you. Yes, indeed. Travel safe, yeah? Should think like shit. Morning, brother Cleo. How you doing this evening? Yeah, them one there. Holy hypocrite. No go on like them, no do it too. Fear hypocrisy. Listen, I don't know one Jamaican when I cut. You can imagine in an Andrew house. We're talking about the Right Honorable Andrew Holness. You can imagine in his house. If you think him and Juliet not in there, split two blood clot from time to time, what you think they're in there with golden forks and spoons? Good morning, my love. Good morning, honey. How are you doing this morning? Yes, all is well with the plantation and the slave. I mean the people of Jamaica. Okay, what's for breakfast? You think I saw them deal in the house a morning time? Andrew a regular somebody, the man get up and him need them crack time. I go up in a age like a me now. So he need them crack when he get up in the morning and him say, blood clot, yo, Juliet back at me, you know. No star. I must see like 2 rounds we go last night. And she has said 2 rounds. I know 2 rounds you go. Remember you drink a little rum and bunny split front and back there. And come in and come put on 2 minutes walk, about 2 rounds. But it did good still. You want one massage? And him said, no, so I don't want a massage. Me stretch it out. I go up on a little run today. We have to look good in front of the camera. Because you know, say, at that time there, remember, I tell the people, them say, I know when to turn it up. But I got blood clot turn it up today. Watch me, Jolie. All the media people, them out there, about my running shoes and everything. A marathon we I do today. And she has said, clot. Andrew, you can do marathon? When last you guy gym? And I said, no worry, man, me fit, no blood clot like a figure. Me have this, watch me. That's conversation. It ain't no rotted. Hi, good morning. Are you going running today, honey? Yo, morning thoughts. Good morning, live on the air with SouFLo. How you doing this morning?
How are you? Everything good?
I'm a good king. How are you?
Well, I'm a day. I'm going easy and nice, man.
Seeing. Give thanks, yeah?
I'm on. But no, choose a topic yet, but more call in and let the eye know step.
Talk now.
You see with Badwud, my G?
Mm-hmm.
That are forward from the same heroes them where they have us praise.
Mm.
And the mindset of the people them after slavery,
mm-hmm.
they needed something to hold us down.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bad words is not in the dictionary and not in the Bible.
So you're going to give a lesson now upon with bad word. Can we do that enough over here, you know? But you might be teaching for somebody who never heard it before. So I'm not cut you off. Go on.
Yeah. So them create a law where them call our bad words foul language.
Mm-hmm.
And under that law, you could have been charged and sentenced.
Yes, imprisoned.
Beat up even. That are the fear tactics.
Yes.
Them use against our people. So from our grandma, mother.
Right down. Yeah. You know.
No meaning no there.
No meaning no there. Not a meaning is there. Is a way how we express ourselves. Like me tell people all the time, right? Like the word, let's use the word bomber clot, for instance, right? You know, big man thing, you know, wife you put it on for you or your woman put it on for you, the most them way there. What you might chip a bomber clot in there or car fly down the road and lick a next car. Bam! Big accident. Bomber clot. You know, it's so many different ways to use bumbleclad. You're frightened, something jump out of the bush pan you. The first thing come out of your mouth, bumbleclad. Yo, you frighten me, you know?
Yep.
Right? So they ain't really know one specific way to use it, and there ain't really no meaning behind it except for when we turn it in or when we use it. I'm telling you deeper than that, bro. Deeper than that is this. What they did not understand and what they could not control is what they tried to eliminate. That's all enough said. Because we take all of the language them and put them together and make our own language out of it. You understand?
Right.
Yeah. So when time we are plan rebellion and when time we are give them disrespect in front of them face and when time we are do all of them something that they were no longer able to understand what was taking place and they hated it. So then put a cap on it. Right, that's all. Yeah, man, that. But we are here because we are them, our people from the past, right? Because I'm gonna say you live on, so we are them, so we are carry forward what was and is ours. See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
same song. Same song.
I wanna say, yo, I tell shit don't stop.
Wireless Festival.
Yeah.
All right, here what me I gonna say about it now. When I get off of the phone, I think I'm gonna start there. Since I mentioned that, I'm starting right there. All right.
Give thanks in the jail and they are listen.
Manners and respect, bro.
All right.
All right. So since the brother mentioned that, we're gonna start right here. I watched Cartel performance. Yes, he did his thing, but it's Vybz Kartel. At this moment, it just seems like Vybz Kartel is Vybz Kartel. Like every show is going to be what it is because it is Vybz Kartel, because he hasn't been out in 13 years to perform, because people are happy and excited to see him because of the energy he brings in all these interview and appearances, because all of the things them, right? He has a catalog that has now turned into a sing-along catalog, because me see one lady say, me not go no Vybz Kartel concert go pay no whole heap of money if it turn up in a no sing-along. Obviously, you don't go to concerts because that is when the concert nice. If you ever go to one concert and nobody is singing along, just the person on the stage that sing, that's a boring ass concert. I wouldn't want to be there. Me can tell you from being at Freedom Street, when time Cartel sang them, when he's singing, the audience are sing you in it. It's something about people and being with people and the vibration that our unity carry when we're on one accord, right? We're singing the same song at the same time. Or if we could also do everything else like that, we would move mountains. But that's a glimpse into how powerful that is. With that said, he's over in the UK. He did his thing. We ain't talking about any of that. I'm talking about Drake brings out Vybz Kartel and Popcaan. Remember, Popcaan was signed to Drake for a while. They have big songs together. I think I was in Texas. I was driving from Florida to Texas. Me hit Texas. Soon as me reach into Texas, me hear Popcaan and Drake on the radio. I think it was Controller. And I was so like, yo, they're on mainstream radio in the United States of America. But remember, I know, as much as Popcaan was signed to Drake for a while, Drake couldn't even pull strings to bring Popcaan into America. If you notice, Popcaan still has not made it into America yet. But that's all fine and good. Popcaan went back to being independent. Drake's, but they still are like brothers, so they do the OVO unruly cross promotion thing, and I feel them think that you have Canada unruly and Jamaica OVO unruly movement, all that. Putting things into perspective so those who don't understand. Come here, reach for something right or so. All right. Keep in mind where I'm going with this, that Vybz Kartel had performed before at Wireless Festival on his own without Drake bringing him out. So he never need Drake to bring him out. He controlled the audience on his own, right? And that was good. I'm glad said that happened. Drake brings out Vybz Kartel now. Perfume set. I felt some type of way. The reason why I felt some type of way, I have to cue my phone for showing or something. The reason why I felt some type of way, and I know a lot of people are gonna be. I remember, I know I'm a big Vybz Kartel advocate. So the reason why I felt some type of way is this. Let me walk you through something. So when we went to Jamaica for Freedom Street concert, you have to think Vybz Kartel was fresh out of prison after 13 years. People are make fun of the man. I say how him look like one lizard and one bullfrog mix. How him look so. He wasn't looking like how he's looking now. The concert was coming up shortly after. Kartel was talking and breathing. People must say him can't perform. Me not buy no ticket for go listen because he's not gonna perform. Most of us who are fans were like, we don't care about if him go up there, go and breathe through the song them or don't sing them at all. We will sing them. We just want to welcome him home because that's how his fan base is, right? All right. While I'm in Jamaica, and you know, if I get closer to the concert, they started promoting this whole, there's special guests that's going to appear. And one of them is supposed to be a very famous rapper from Canada. Everybody say, yo, that's Drake. Next day, I wake up. I did a video on it while I was in Jamaica. I think the video has like 100 and something K or 200 and something K now. The private plane them start touchdown, right? The private plane them start touchdown and the back to back. You ever in a traffic and see traffic jam? I saw the plane them line up from New York to take off to come Jamaica, and I saw the plane them land in a Jamaica. And I was like, damn, this is, if you ever doubted this guy's power, his pulling power, plane jam, Audrey. I say, if you ever doubted his pulling power, me go Jamaica every year around them time of year that never seen nothing like that before. Never, and I've been doing it now for a long time. And no big concert, not even Buju Banton concert, when him come out, no big concert, nothing ever made the place look like that. I make everything sell off like that. When I say everything sell off, everything sell off. The hotel room we were able to get, we waited too late to book, and I still wasn't like super late, but I waited too late to book. The cheapest hotel room we could get was $1,000 per night, okay? And it wasn't like at no best hotel that you can find. Just to give you an example. So me there I say, yo, a Drake, you know, because what other rapper do we know from Canada that's really famous? It's Drake. Drake is coming. I'm paying attention to social media space. Everybody is like, yo, if Drake, please announce that it's Drake. Please announce that it's Drake. If it's Drake, I'm buying my ticket right now. Like, I'm heading to Jamaica right now. People are ready for the last minute. I don't know where they were going to stay because everywhere they book out. Then but like go sleep out a door in a car or something. Or but you couldn't get a car either because all the vehicles, rental places shut down. Matter of fact, they were shut down from days before, right? So is it going to be Drake? Is it going to be Drake? I may say, yo, remember, I know, at this time, Kendrick Lamar is whooping Drake's ass. Drake looked like he had fallen from grace. Now, put this in perspective for now. I said out loud, I said, you know what? Drake needs this. Because I'm in Jamaica, I'm seeing momentum. Cartel didn't need anybody to hype him thing. Him thing did hype to your piazza. So I said, yo, being that Drake always, give him credit, he always said Kartel is his idol when it comes to music. Him say Vybz Kartel are the greatest. He used to say free Addy me daddy, free Vybz Kartel and all that. I can't call him a bandwagonist because he's not. He been saying all that when a lot of other people wouldn't say it. He was saying it. However, when it came time to lend your star power, you didn't. And I was saying, damn, whatever he's doing right now, drop it. And they are Jamaica right now. Watch how people make excuses for him not knowing film business. I was tracking on social media. He was sitting at a pool smoking a hookah with Kevin Durant. He wasn't doing nothing. He was hiding because They Not Like Us was whooping his ass. And it wasn't looking good for him. They had actually really stopped playing Drake's music. It was They Not Like Us on heavy rotation, and that monster track was just building and building. Remember, I know it come out of a clash. What we call clash, what they call a battle rap, right? So you're losing the battle rap. Okay. Here was your perfect moment to pick up a momentum. I don't know if him rate to a thing, but underrate to a thing at the same time, because some people do that. They rate you, but them underrate you at the same time, right? I mean, he good and all that, but I don't think he got the power that could put me back up here, so kind of thing. I said, Drake, anywhere you at, please find your way to Jamaica and run out Panda Freedom Street stage there. Jamaica got turn over, and then it's going to reverberate back to the US and wherever else you go after that. No Drake show. Drake no show up at all. Cartel rock him thing by himself. Every show after that get bigger because y'all seen what he did at the Barclays back to back again, right? So I'm not only do it in Jamaica. He came to the US, did it even bigger. I'm sure Drake didn't know that Cartel was going to end up getting his papers because him couldn't get Popcaan into America. So how the hell Vybz Kartel, who just did 13 years on a murder charge, are going to now come out, get where you couldn't get with all your pulling power and millions and bucketing behind you and reach America. He couldn't see it. He couldn't see it. Not only did Cartel get it, he came here and shut down the place, showed everybody, if you doubt it, that wasn't a fluke in Jamaica. Watch what me do over here, so. He didn't only do it in New York. He came down to Florida and did it. Then he went to Atlanta and did it. He was repeating it across the U.S., right? Doing Drake numbers in the U.S. You understand? At a time when we can't even hear from Drake. Now, don't make no mistake about it. Drake is a monster in the music business. I think he changed the landscape of rap and music over a decade and a half that he's been doing what he's been doing. However, no empire lasts forever. And I think with the ushering in of a new king, so to speak, Kendrick Lamar like dethroned him. This was the first summer, last summer to this summer, I've seen Drake so quiet for so long and put out like only one song here and then take back the song and put out a next little song here and little song there. He ain't doing no big album dropping no whole heap of shows, especially in the US and videos and songs. And he's not Drake. He's not the Drake we've been used to. So when we see him over UK and he's calling out all these people, it was a testament to me to how much his star has diminished. Not that he's now a nobody, because he's still that giant, but there comes a time when even the biggest artists, right, the thing kind of fizzled down a little bit. You're no longer that guy per se at the number one spot. You may be a number 2 or number 3 spot, but you're not there at the number 1 spot anymore. It's kind of like Beenie Man taking it hard to accept that he's not the king of dancehall, current reigning king. So he goes around still telling everybody he's the king of dancehall, even though everybody can see that he is not. He is a king, but he's not the reigning king of dancehall. Same thing with Drake. So when Drake bring out Cartel, call out Cartel at his thing in the UK, it wasn't his thing at the Wireless Festival in the UK. For me, it was like, too little, too late. I know people are going to be like, but Drake is a giant and he might introduce Cartel to a new audience. And I feel like people who are going to say that are people who are still downplaying Cartel's pulling power and who he is and what he's able to do, right? Right now, I feel like anybody who know Drake know Cartel too. That's how much Cartel pulling power is and how much he has transcended. It's hard for some of us to accept that the black boy they're from Jamaica, that same Vybz Kartel, they're like a him that. It's hard for us to accept, but he didn't need Drake calling him out. And I feel like it was reversed. It was like Drake called him out so he could pull power from him. You know what I mean? The same way, believe it or not, the same way he called out all the other people that he called out on his set there. Now, while put things in perspective for you, while he was doing that, calling out all them other people, there was one person who was out there in Europe rocking on a whole different level that Drake ain't never rocked the stage on before. And this will prove exactly what I'm trying to say to you. Let me pull this video up right quick just to show you. I feel like him a call out Kartel now when time him thing diminish, man, and him should have called him out earlier. So while Drake was at the 50,000, because wireless festival capacity is 50,000. They said even Burna Boy came in. Burna Boy was asking Popcaan on video backstage. He was like, yo, if it's so the crowd small, because they're like, Burna Boy is a giant. Burna Boy is not used to know 50,000 in our crowd. He's used to like, you know, a huge crowd compared to a 50,000 gathering. So he was like, heard about Wireless Fest all these years, then book him to perform there. He get there and he's like, this is a small crowd. And he said it on video. They caught it. Anyhow, so while Drake was there doing Wireless Festival, watch this right here. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll put the sound on. All right, watch. See that crowd? That's Kendrick Lamar down the street. And Kendrick Lamar ain't calling nobody else out on the stage with him. It's just him on that stage by himself, right? And a much bigger crowd than what was at Wireless Festival. So, like I said, I feel like Kendrick dethroned Drake, and now when Drake hit like, and I know he's salty, and the reason I know he's salty because he got up there on a stage in the UK and he said, no disrespect to the US or any other country. I feel like Kendrick ran him out of the US. No disrespect to the USA or any other country, but nobody could out-rap London rappers. All these years you've been in the US rapping, and now you end up in the UK where they still feeling you. You know, if Drake do a show in the US and they play They're Not Like Us, it's gonna end his show. It's that powerful of a track. It's gonna end the show. All these years you've been in the US, and all of a sudden nobody could out-rap London rappers. Here's what he said. We have to go look back on the Kendrick Lamar stuff for a second, but this is what he said.
When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit, I don't care what nobody says, nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the highest level. This is what I aspire to be.
Cedric, that's why Kendrick keeps calling you a colonizer, bro. Because if that wasn't the most colonizing bullshit I've seen, you went to a different country and told them that their rappers are better than the rappers here who created the genre. We don't forget about LL Cool J. We're going to say, KRS One. Who is he? Common? I don't know. Nas? Terrible lyricist. Let's not forget Biggie and Pac. You know, Tupac wasn't nothing. Biggie wasn't nothing. And did you forget about Eminem? Lil Wayne, the guy you got tatted on you. He wasn't a lyricist. He's man, Kendrick was right. Give back Tupac's ring. Why do you have it? Give it back. Give it back. Hip hop was created here in America by Black Americans. It was created, it was cultivated, and because they were so good, it expanded worldwide, including the UK. Not a dude from motherfucking Canada going to the UK after he got roasted by K-Dot for almost a fucking year.
That's how I feel.
Hey, man, y'all the realest, man. Y'all love me. Y'all love me. Because, you know, over there, They don't love me no more. They keep saying A minor.
No.
They not like us. They not like us. You not like us. And again, I like Drake's music, but this, come on, man, don't try to start no damn dance bros, okay? Hip hop is regional, depending on which part of the country you are, part of the world, okay? Lyricists are lyricists, but don't sit here and tell a whole different country that their lyricists are better than the country that created the damn genre. Then you want to turn around and say, no disrespect to my American rappers. That was disrespectful, especially to the legends. Jeez.
That was disrespectful, especially to the fact that he forgot that one of the greatest, Kendrick Lamar, whooped his ass and ran him up out of America. And now you call out Vybz Kartel after that frigate. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, yo, Kartel didn't need Drake to call him out. Send him a chain that's expensive. Boo. Rich people doing rich things. What rich guy can afford to buy a friggin' chain that got lots of diamonds in it and costs a lot of money? You know, I am never one to be like super, oh my God, he bought a car and it's a $300,000 car. Well, shit, the man made $1 million his last show. Why couldn't he buy a $300,000 car if he wanted to? You know what I'm saying? Oh God, he lives in a mansion. Have you seen the mansion? He bought a mansion. Okay, all that is accolades and stuff, right? But he sent Vybz Kartel a chain. I don't care about that chain, man. Show up. I think Drake, what I'm trying to say in all this long rant is Drake did not show up when he should have showed up for Vybz Kartel. Give my strength straight out of prison and make people be like on a global scale, who didn't know Kartel before? They would have been like, who the fuck is this? Who is this that's so important that he flew to Jamaica private jet style to be with? And imagine Drake touchdown in Jamaica, right? And how Jamaica press stay already, media stay already. They would have been all over that. Can we get an interview? Drake is on the island today as we get ready for the Vybz Kartel concert that's taking place 2 days from now over at the national stadiums. It would have been crazy. His private jet is parked right over there, as you can see it with the owl on the side. It would have been pandemonium crazy. Why you didn't lend that energy to? I'm an energy person, y'all. I am an energy person. I can extract energy and I can give energy and I can tell people who are extractors of energy and people who reserve their energy instead of giving it, especially when you need it and it's somebody who you would give energy to if they needed that energy. I just feel like Kartel needed that energy because we weren't too sure where Freedom Street was going when no said did a build up, when no said was going to be good, but we wanted it to be like over the top. And Drake could have been there. It would have been a good look for him because he needed strength because he was down and out, man down. He was wounded. This sister right here, Goddess Mia 20 on Instagram. I follow her. She does some of the most dopest these kinds of videos, but she is so on point. So big up to Goddess Mia 20. Big up to Goddess Mia 20 for this one. But what?
London rappers, the best lyricists in the world. Mark my words. Oh shit! I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America. No disrespect to our country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the highest level. This is what I aspire to be.
This is what I aspire.
When I talk.
No. That's Kendrick by himself. But nobody can out-rap London rappers. Even London rappers don't believe that. Even I'm sorry to say, right? But I feel like in Bridge Cartel energy, I feel like even London rappers don't believe that BS right there. But he's wounded. Don't forget, Drake is the first guy who ever did a lawsuit for a rap battle. And I'm a big rap battle fan. I'm talking about shout out to Smack. I'm talking about Smack DVD, Smack from Smack rap battles. If you go look up Smack on YouTube and look up them rap battles, they get treacherous. They get dangerous. All types of stuff is said. I mean, all types of disrespectful, humiliating, but it's a rap battle. And that's always been the standards of a rap battle. Remember 8 Mile, the movie? Eminem? Right. Cheddar Bob shot himself in the foot. Right. So rap battles always been like that. Nobody ever ran to the police. Nobody ever filed a lawsuit. I've seen one rapper punch another rapper in his mouth for saying some stuff, right? But nobody ever, and we were expecting Drake to like, okay, keep it musical and go write music. He took it to court. He took it to court. Drake is now mad at the U.S. He is. King Biggs. He's mad at the U.S. and I feel like it's a wrong time for him for like, don't big me up when you mad at where I'm supposed to be now. Because all the people that ain't effing with you, they're probably not going to be effing with me now. But Vybz Kartel and Drake, them relationship, completely different. I don't know. Kartel chose that side. You know what I mean? And he said it brawling and outright that that's the side he chose. They asked him, and he said, just like when they asked President Obama, Kendrick Lamar or Drake. And President Obama said, I have to go with Kendrick. Same thing for Vybz Kartel. They asked him, Kendrick Lamar or Drake. He said, Drake, most definitely. And then he went on to say Drake because Drake understands how to, basically he was talking about how to commercialize the thing and how to spin it off into a whole heap of money and records sold and, you know, all that other stuff. And it's a business and you out here for the business part of it and the money and whatever. Not in those exact words, but that's pretty much what I got from his response to that. End of the day, he chose his side. And of course, you know, again, back to the relationship with Popcaan, which Popcaan is Kartel's student. And you know, money did run over this. So I think it was Alkaline. It was Alkaline or one of them that did a diss song for Popcaan, and I saying, we'll shoot up the convertible Range Rover where your man buy a gear. And he was talking to Popcaan because Popcaan had flown a convertible Range Rover to Jamaica that when he was with Drake or whatever. Why did I go on? But I guess that's his thanks for Drake backing his student while he was incarcerated, fighting for his freedom. And again, you don't know what people's relationship is behind the scenes either. Maybe they were talking the whole time that he was locked up. But public perception is almost everything. So you could have given a man a strength on a front page. I don't know what I'm going to deal with. Just like how Vybz Kartel and Mavado link up. And I'm listening to the conversation because I'm a words person. I'm a catch where Kartel said to Mavado, them don't know. Them don't know. We talk all the time, don't? Don't. And him say, yeah. We say, you know, we always a talk, don't? Him say, yeah. I'm just rotted. So all these people out here thinking them guys are starch enemies, or if one mentioned the other, it must be because him a look at strength. Because Vybz Kartel started saying he's making peace with everybody, and he's like, Mavado, I'm a brother that. And they were like, Mavado, your brother, because you come out of prison and you're afraid. And you know, Mavado clash you and blah, blah, blah. So when he come out with Mavado there and said, we talk all the time, don't? I'm like, damn. You see that? Right? Donna Thompson, what he said on the fix. Kendrick is the first rapper that did a lawsuit in the middle of a rap battle when he dropped Taylor, made freestyle with that AI Tupac and Snoop. You are a joke. Drake said what Kendrick was going to say. AF Jam 31. AF Jam 31, I don't know what y'all talk about. If you talking about business lawsuit, we ain't talking about that. So compartmentalize and bring your intelligence this morning. He Drake sued because of what he was called in a rap battle. That's why I went back to Smack. Go watch Smack rap battles. When they talking about under your moms, and they talking about your handicapped daughter, and they talking about your sister that work as a CNA down at the hospital, and they talking about every member of your family and all that. There's nothing that's off limits in rap. When they calling you a pedo, when they whatever name is nothing off limits in rap battles. So when Kendrick says they not like us, and you won that jump in a rap battle and then couldn't take it, so you ran to a lawsuit. He ran to the record company. He sued the record company. Everybody is like, why are you not suing the guy who actually called you that in the song? Nah, he's going to the label, and he's saying the label was the ones that heard it and still gave him the go-ahead to let it out and put money behind it to promote it, hurting his feelings, kind of hurting his brand, because he's telling lies and calling me a pedo. And come on, man. What he should have done, and his respect would have been intact, he should have bowed out gracefully, took that L, and or he should have just kept writing songs and kept answering back, or just let it die down. But you don't go do a lawsuit because of what you were called. If you're talking about Kendrick them filing a lawsuit from about another rapper who they dropped because of contractual violations and stuff, that's business. That don't have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Battle rap. Drake, the first rapper to ever do anything like that. And it kind of proved they're not like us. Some of us, we grew up outside, right? So you get punched in the face, you stay outside and fight. Others, they punch you and run in the house. Or if they hear that it's going to be a fight, they run in the house. They not built like that, so they kind of different. And that's how they were raised. RR123 says pedophile is different, period. Snapping on your kids, your moms, etc. Totally different. Yo, nothing is off limits. RR123, nothing is off limits in rap battles. Nothing is off limits. He's not the first to be called that. Nothing is off limits. Go and watch all of the Smack DVD battle raps and you will see. I know him are the first one to get called that, fam. Carter should realize Drake is only using some artists to claw back out clout after. Yeah, and the thing is, so the platform that I said that on, right? Drake got such a large fan base that, and they're happy to see him come back. And don't get it twisted. I'm a fan of Drake's music as well. But I just feel like I can't unsee what I have seen now. I think I was driving back from somewhere and I had all my kids in the truck and they started playing They Not Like Us. And at first I was like, man, they play that song every 2 minutes. I don't want to hear it. And I think it was Cuss, my 16, 17-year-old, 16 at the time. He was like, nah, Dad, have you listened to it? Have you actually like listened to the words? And I said, nah, not really, but it plays everywhere all day. And he was like, listen to the words. And I just couldn't unsee it. You know, after I listened to the words, They Not Like Us, I just couldn't unsee it. And then I wanted to hear it again to clarify and to make sure this is what I'm hearing. Like, they have a thing that's called when you give somebody a reading and they're like, oh, you read him. Well, he got read in that They Not Like Us. And whatever is in it that was fake, I went and I looked at Drake's music in the battle that he was directing towards Kendrick. And I'm like, yeah, you over here talking about the man, kids, and his woman, though. So where do we draw the line? If you talk about my wife, I might pick them, right? And then me say you're a bat boy, and you're like, oh no, that's off limits. I say, yo, you touch up like a pitney or a pedophile. You're like, no, that's off limits. I'm suing. But you could talk about my family, but I can't call you certain words. And man, don't put all that in there because that's not how the culture is. And it proves exactly what the song was meant to say. Like over here, we get a licking and keep on ticking. Over here, say what you say, I'm gonna say what I say, and we're gonna keep it moving respectfully. If it's war, it's war. But we don't need the police around here, and I'm not calling no police. We're gonna fight or we're not gonna fight. Which one is it? But for Drake, it seems like we gonna fight until you start beating me, and then I'm gonna call the police and tell the police that you were fighting me. Kind of, I mean, I like that. I don't respect that. So again, seeing him bring out him and Popcaan, I can't speak on their relationship. They like brothers, and I've seen that because we tracked that over the years. So I can't even speak on that. And it was a big deal to see him bring out Popcaan and do Controller and do the songs that him and Popcaan have together. But right now, Cartel wave is like up here, okay? And everybody trying to surf that wave. His wave is like up here. I'm on social media a lot, and I'm seeing a lot of people who used to say, because they didn't even change their account names. So I'm seeing a lot of people who used to be like, I've seen a lot of people who used to be like, Infitanin the undead. Infitanin the undead. They didn't even say, well, if it don't work out for him, I saw it go. Infitanin the undead. I see them same people today. Vybz Kartel is the greatest. God is the greatest. And then content creators who never posted not one thing about him if it wasn't bad when he was locked up. Like, yeah, me glad to them turn down him appeal. Him fit on in there and dead. Him is a murderer. This, that, and the other. Those same content creators today, now, they actually track Vybz Kartel through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They gather up all his videos that he put out. Kartel and Saddam are on a private jet heading to so-and-so. Kartel and Saddam has landed in so-and-so. Kartel just did a show last night. It was like this. Vybz Kartel just bought a new Range Rover. It's like this. Vybz Kartel just bought a G-Wagon. It's like this. The same, the same people now. Yo, great goodies. The same people. The same people. So these people are funny as hell. So when I say stuff, I know where I'm saying it from, right? And even Kartel themselves, when them listening here, when me I say how I break it down, they could see what the hell I'm saying. I said it from then. I'm now bite my tongue. Drake should have paid the ultimate respect by dropping whatever he would do. He should have, if that man didn't mean so much to you, you should have been like this. What? Wait, sir? World boss, free. Right now? Them let him out? Oh, Jamaica. Right away. You shouldn't even have to wait for no Freedom Street. You should have been like, right time foot, right away. Or, okay, I'm going through my stuff. I got to tie up some ends. What they saying? Oh, he having a concert? What's it called? Oh, Freedom Street. I'm blasting this, media blasting this to all my millions of fans. Freedom Street, be there. Jamaica, Freedom Street is going to be dope. The greatest artist ever. This is my inspiration, my mentor. People will big you up. People will big you up in a small way. People will big you up in a small way and then pull you out when them need you for strength and energy. I mean never like that. And see true, me not look nothing from Drake. Me can say what me want to say. And see true, I'm not attached to any corporate entity. I could say what everybody else is like. Well, I'm see it, but I say nothing still, because maybe if me want an interview from so and so, or maybe if me I try get in at this place and then them I go say, no, remember what you did say. So I say what I said. I said what I said. Yeah. Be cryptic. It was that vampire energy vibes there. And I could recognize vampire energy vibes all the time. You know, I talk to my audience about this all the time. Didn't y'all ever hear me ask you? I say, you ever go around some people and you go around them and you hype up and you feel strong and good and fit and everything. And by the time you leave around them, your energy gone, drained. And them leave hype and fit and strong upon everything. Because them gone with your energy. That's an energy vampire. Especially somebody who don't pour back into you or give you back that same energy is an energy vampire. Kartel there in England right now. You know how long England waiting to see Vybz Kartel? You know how big he is over there? If you saw Popcaan Unruly Fest last year, you can imagine what Vybz Kartel and friends is going to be like in the UK. Kartel need one stadium for himself. He need a space for himself and him don't need nobody to hype it. Him can bring Cartel and friends and run it, and it's gonna be packed to max capacity, and that's facts. Just like how he did at the Barclays, just like how he did in Miami, in Fort Lauderdale, not Fort Lauderdale, that's all. Just like how he did in Atlanta, just like how he did it in Jamaica before he even left Jamaica. For sure, them said that him can do that, and he is that guy. If he do it in the UK, I promise you, if he do it in the UK without Drake, it's a pack and sell off without a Drake there. Them a ride pan Phoebe energy right now. Cartel himself probably can't even believe say he's that guy right now. I know he knows he's that guy. And in this world, in that, you know, you have to have a certain level of arrogance. But you ever have some things happening in your life where you're blessed beyond measures to where you feel like I pinch yourself like, I can't believe this started. Like, I mean, I know I'm good, but I'm like way up here now. I mean, I know I was up here, but damn, I'm like way up here now. That's how it is right now. That Cartel, if y'all watch this, go back and look. When Drake bring you out, bro, you don't need nobody to bring you out. You don't need another to hype you, because right now you bigger than them. Right now, yeah, they still got a wave, but the wave low for them. Right now, you can surf off of your own and look like world champion surfer, because your wave them high right now. You understand? You up at the moment. You are up at the moment. This is a historical rise that we're witnessing. You know? Yeah. Donald Thompson said, yes, Flo, that enough of them afraid that Shaggy I get jealous too. May I tell you, you know, I heard Shaggy was the one that I was watching in an interview that said, anyhow, him say, you see that little one named Popcaan? Anyhow, Popcaan make it into the United States of America. He say, a piece of money there for him, you see? Because every state, it was Shaggy that said that actually in an interview. So when Shaggy said that, it was around the time that Popcaan was with Drake. And I said, you know what? Shaggy is an insider to the business. Maybe him talk to the people them who Drake work with or something, and they said, you know, in passing, you know, they're working out a visa for Popcaan, and he should be landing in the U.S. sometime soon. We've had many Popcaan enters the U.S. scarce. Even me drop one there, because he was at a place that I found out was in Canada, but it looked like downtown Miami at a place that we call Brickell. And, you know, I'm spinning around the camera and was like, Brickell with that, Brickell with that. And a lot of people, and it was on his original post, and a lot of people was like, yo, God on time, see it there? Cartel get him visa, now you land in an Uncle Sam place, big up yourself, my G. And he was never answering back anybody. He could have answered back and said, no, man, it's not the US, this. Canada, me there is a place named Brickell in Canada. Because we all know they have a Brickell in Miami, right? And we are things say, so when we see him now answer back nobody, me I say, yo, this must be true. And it wasn't. And this wasn't a second party carrying the news. This was off his own official site. So I call that misleading. Come in, I tell my family right away, say, no man, me not reach this yet. I Canada me there seen. But Popcaan go to Canada all the time, so why big deal? Was he locked out of Canada for a while? I mean, either way, Cartel are the one with the wave now. Drake, I feel like, bridged the energy because he needed it. Just like how he over there telling British rappers that they're the best lyricists in the world and nobody could out-rap them. Imagine if me did tell, and he's so slick, right? He did it in such a slick way. I don't like people that throw a rock and hide them hand. Let me show you the levels of slick when do it. If he says nobody could out-rap you, he could come back later and say, I never said they were better than American rappers. I just said nobody could out-rap them. Well, in a sense, that could be true. But if I put it like this to you, Usain Bolt is out here. He's doing track and field, right? Remember when Usain dominate the place? If I went and said to Usain that you the best that ever did it, nobody can run left you, and you saying actually out here outrunning everybody, it simply means he the best that ever did it. Nobody could outrun him, right? That's why he Usain. So when you go over there and tell them that under them slick words that while the guy who ran you up out of America is over there in Europe somewhere close by, tearing down the place, moving a stadium by himself in a way we haven't seen. I have not seen anybody move a concert like this since Lil Yachty came out. They even did a meme off of it. When Lil Yachty came out and he splashed that water bottle and he started rocking like this going down the thing. This was a couple of years ago. And that crowd went crazy. That's the last time I seen something like that. Drake ain't never rocked the crowd like that. They were moshing. It's called moshing. Like creating mosh pits. But they weren't hitting each other in this mosh pit. They were just moshing. He right there. So you telling them they the best and best lyricists and whatever. I'm sure you listening to Kendrick and trying to sharpen yourself up, man. Enough about Drake and Drake bringing out Kartel and all these things. One more thing, me I'll say, Kartel, watch it again. And listen to what me I say, right? I don't know your personal relationship, so I can't speak on that. And you must know why you loyal. It's obvious, kind of obvious why you loyal anyways, or why you would choose that side, if there's a side to choose. However, we see it different. So we're not going to agree upon everything, because we are no yes man, right? All right. Moving right along, same way. Next topic we're getting into. Let me see. Some of these comments in the comment section. Nicki, I should not play it. Don't listen to her anymore. Nicki Minaj. I'm not going to speak on Nicki. Nicki was one of my favorite. I'll just say this. Nicki, and I've said this before on here. Nicki was my favorite. It was a rap line when Nicki did a song with Mavado, when Mavado was with DJ Khaled, and Nicki did a song with Mavado, and there's a line in the song where she said, "Caribbean girls run it, ask Riri." And it was the first time it actually dawned on me that Nicki is a Caribbean girl, Riri is a Caribbean girl. They're literally the two at the top. Rihanna is at the top of pop. Nicki, queen of rap. And I'm like, damn, that's true. Caribbean girls run it, right? So I'm like a proud Caribbean person myself. But before that, we just used to like how she gave respect and pay homage to Jamaican culture, to where Jamaicans used to call her like an honorary Jamaican. And then the case happened with her brother. And I kind of lost respect for the fact that she was out there trying to help him. Like, if my brother does something like that, me not help him, you know? Me not help him rotted. That's where I would probably have to draw the line, you know? But some people gonna go all out for their family even when they're wrong as hell. And she did that. So I held that against her for a little while. But that's about it. And then she did one song one time where she was like, "Ladies, let me tell you how to get back at your man," or something about how to get back at your man. Just fuck his best friend and make them yes men. And I was like, I don't want my daughter hearing this shit. Because if my daughter hears how to get back at her boyfriend is to fuck his best friend and make the best friend a yes man. And it's the first time I really like listen. So I was like, what is she talking about? Yeah, pour out yourself, cause the boy do something where you know like her. So I was like, damn, I thought she was on some sensible shit. I'm not passing that message on to nobody. You know, so I started drawing away from her music. Ain't gonna lie. I saw Nicki Minaj in Miami live. For those of you who do go to Best of the Best in Miami, we've been going to Best of the Best from way back. Junior Gang live, that's all. Me say, you know, quite a few people performed there live, but I did see Nicki Minaj there live. I've seen DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, all of them there. That's when we used to have Best of the Best used to be hip hop and rap. Now hip hop rap mixed with our Caribbean dancehall, soca, something, right? We would have a segment for them, and then go into our segment later. It used to be chaotic Used to be a lot of fights. Used to be shootings after all that, and think that's why they cut out the Yankee part and just kept it strictly Caribbean, and then it changed. But I'll never forget. I saw Nicki Minaj come up on the stage, and I was like, "Yo, a Caribbean girl look good, right?" And then she called up one bag of girl on the stage, and she was like, "No, I don't want no niggas up here, no niggas, straight females, good-looking females too." Whatever the hell she was saying, not those words exactly. Cause I don't want nobody sue me, but she was calling all girls on the stage. So I'm like, okay, this is maybe a female woman's empowering moment. One big bag of lesbian activity start happening up on the stage. Like she a slap up a girl, then body and a squeeze up her breasts and all kind of sitting. I was like, yeah, right. So not that I hold anything against anybody, you know. I just realized that it wasn't my thing. I just realized that you weren't into what I was into, kind of thing. So me left it from there. So you know when you slowly lose half of people, yeah, I was slowly losing half her. If you don't go thump the like button and share me, I go send ice to your yard for picking up. Says Bob Cosmic. Bob Cosmic said if y'all don't hit the thumbs up button on this video, you go send ice to your house to pick you up. Hear what? Hit that thumbs up button for me, please. It's at 304 right now. Can I get a 404? Maybe a 500 before we get out of here. Nikki, a big shit in a plate argument done so flow, says Annette Park. You know, me not gonna call her all that, you know, but me know who would. You're entitled to how you feel. I'm not telling you all about yourself. But just not in a certain things. You know what I mean? And I had mad respect for her as a Caribbean girl. And then I saw certain things and I was like, okay, that's not where my energy go. Me know that. So that. But Nicki can't be denied. She the queen of rap. She been holding it down. She been at that level for as long as I could remember. And there really is no competition. Like there really is no competition. She is driving on a highway by herself, if you want to put it that way. Cardi B came and it looked like Cardi B was going to do something, and then Cardi B just veered off into that that over there kind of thing. So Nicki is still very much bar for bar a spitter. She's a spitter. She's a lyricist. She's a artist. She's that girl. Still. Can't take nothing from her when it comes to that. And as far as her husband goes, me no business with people business. You see, for you say husband and picnic, me outside. Because me no want you come over here come talk about my wife and my picnic them. And I think it's fair game, right? I'm not Drake. I'm not Drake. I'm not going to run and sue when I'm done talk about your wife and your husband and you're picking them already, and then no, you can't call me no name or talk nothing. If I don't want somebody to talk about me on a certain level, I don't speak about them on a certain level. I don't have nothing to say about that part when it comes to that. The public does, but I don't. Naya TV Lifestyle says, I see Nicki on somebody's TikTok live stream, blam them TikTok suggest page to me, so I stopped it. I popped it, and it was the strangest interaction. Yeah, by Cryptic or Be Cryptic. She's been the queen of rap for well over a decade now. I think we are going 13, 14 years, maybe 15, I don't know, but decade and a half almost. You know, you can't take that from her. Just like a person like Vybz Kartel, you can't take away from him that he is the king of dancehall, the reigning king. You can't take away from him that he has managed to remain top level relevant over generation, gap, change. You can't take away from him that his audience grew with him and him curated new audience from a younger generation. You can't take away from him that he outworks everybody else that is in his space, in his genre of music that he does, and that makes him who he is. Same thing for Nicki. Maybe accolades where accolades are due. That's why when I was talking about Drake earlier, I started off by saying his accolades, I think he completely changed the game. Remember how everybody was rapping before Drake? Remember how everybody was rapping before Drake came? He really came and like shifted the game. So you can't take that away from him, you know? But goes back to a conversation that I said a long time ago, again, where me and Mr. Vegas did catch up. It was because I said, when you are an artist that is at the top of your game and the spotlight is on you, that's the perfect time to lend strength to a team or a crew of other artists. At least one. Carry one forward so that when your lights start to dim and this artist light start to shine brighter, they can look at that artist and say, a Vegas artist that you know, a Sean Paul artist that you know. So the conversation went like this. Who did Vegas ever bust? Where are the team or where are the group of artists that Sean Paul brought to the world? Yeah, Sean Paul did great things. Sean Paul is, if you're talking about numbers sold and all that, ain't nobody else in dancehall that is up there with a Sean Paul and Shaggy them numbers. There's nobody else in dancehall. They sit at the top. Who did they bust? Which youth them take up and carry go forward and said, this are my artists, like how Gargamel grabbed the mic from Kartel when Kartel a young youth, and Bounty dragged back the mic from Bujo. Bujo's other name is Gargamel. Dragged back the mic from Bujo and I said, nah man, it's like, yo, them the young youth, them, you know, I feel them time, like the future, I feel them. And basically he was saying, I'm my artist this, right? And although you are who you are, give me back this Ross mic and make my artist get him time on the stage. You know, you could tell Vybz Kartel was on go even since then, because most artists would have been super intimidated. Gargamel did big back then. He was carrying some serious star power. Most artists would have taken the mic and couldn't finish. Kartel grabbed back the mic after Bounty take it and give him back. And go right in away, my God. He was like ready for it. He saw that he was gonna be where he's at one day. But me not think him didn't know say it gonna be. Cause him gone over the moon now. Right? We're at 366. So 20 people give me thumbs up since we asked for a thumbs up. Can I get some more? Kartel always show lender strength to new artists. Vegas nor Beenie Man never bust nobody. That was the conversation we were having and me get cuss out. I said, Beenie Man, where is, y'all call yourself the king, but who did you bring? I want to see the artists that everybody can say, a Beenie Man artist them there. I'll give you a good example. If you ask me, so where Bounty Killer do? Where are Bounty Killer artists them that he brought to the game? Oh, the list is long. The list is long. If you ask where is Vybz Kartel artists them where him mentor and bring to the game, whether them go through turmoil or not, him mentor bring them to the game, kick off a door, put them through the door. Where are they? Oh, damn, the list is hot. Long. He turned a good number of our regular brother and sisters into millionaires, legitimate millionaires. You see, you are king, right? You are king when you up here by yourself, kinging, and that's cool. But the real king is the king will actually go back and make more kings. Like you're a millionaire, okay, that's cool. You famous, okay, that's cool. Big achievement. Applaud you for it. But did you go back and make others famous? Did you go back and make others rich who wanted to be famous and rich? Well, if you did it once and twice and 3 and 4 and 5, you deserve all the respect in the world. Bounty Killer do so much till him not even know. I don't think Bounty have a like him know who all of who. And then there's Kartel. And he followed in a Bounty Killer footstep by doing that also. That's why today we can look and say, yeah man, a Kartel artist that. Kartel artist that. Kartel artist that. When we know about you, when you boss a Kartel did that, him do it. Kartel that, Kartel that. Oh, him, Bounty. Bounty artist that. Alliance, the whole alliance that. Bounty that, Bounty that. Big names like Sean Paul made these big accomplishments. Where are their artists where we can say, yeah man, that one day, that one day, that one day, and that one day. Sean Paul do that. That one day, that one day, and that one day. So and so do that. Not many of them did that. Right. Where are his nightlights? Yeah, Mr. Brown. Not many of them did that. Beanie Man a Burger King. Yeah. Beanie out there doing his thing still, but he ain't the reigning king. I'm saying it. He's no king of the dancehall, especially now. Into a bad man. Oh, I saw a headline this morning that said that some fest is not far. Watch people are gonna eat them words. You see, sometimes I understand too why it's good to just let people talk because I understand the entertainment game and you can't just run out and clarify everything all the time. When I said that Popcaan put up that he was in Brickell and everybody was like Brickell, Miami. So everybody where they are, especially who's in Florida and this part of Florida, know Brickell. Big up yourself, God on time. Yo, I'm landing at the place. Beer American flag and Popcaan never answer. Kind of like that. You just let them talk and you don't say nothing. Vybz Kartel left Jamaica, right? I think he left them with something to talk about until he returns. So the talk now is him run gone left Jamaica. Morning, Darren Brennan, 305 in the building. Him run gone left Jamaica because him fear for him life, because Jamaica too dangerous for him, because sometimes you give them something to talk about. He's not coming back there anymore. Remember, I know we say one of the best things that y'all remember all this before Kartel even got released. For those of you who've been here that long, when we said one of the best things for him to do, what we think, and I said, I don't think Kartel are gonna do it because he's so diehard Jamaican, but he would need to do it. Would be for him to just Lego Jamaica for a while, right? He's been locked up forever, Lego Jamaica for a while, and go see the rest of the world. The rest of the world wants to see you. You have fans everywhere around the world. I'm sure them concerts are going to be big. I'm sure, the people that are wait for you over this one, over this one, over this one. Go and go do it. And then when he got the paperwork together and he flew out, it was like, yeah. And then when the rumors start spreading that he's now situated in Florida, Miami specifically, I was like, what? Yeah, that's the move. Now I've seen bloggers, vloggers, whatever, making these videos. May I see how you ride past Kartel house, up the big house went by, the last one before he was leaving Jamaica, right? Him ride past it and him video it, and he said, watch the big mansion, the man run where Ghana foreign left for Jamaica. John no star. Then I saw him afraid of Jamaica. Then I saw things bad down your film and whatever. All right, some fest about to happen. If you think him afraid for come at me hard, some fest about to happen. Some fest about to happen. And he's going to be there at some fest in Jamaica. The headline I saw was that, the first headline was they were hoping that Beanie Man would hand over the crown to Razzie daughter. I was glad when Sean Paul took Ching Ching out on the road, but him not build Ching Ching. We know Ching Ching from way back when Ching Ching I walk with carpet and put and spread it out like ding dong them and dance. And him not build Ching Ching. Ching Ching already built himself, already had a buzz for himself. Roast or fry. Yeah. Sean Paul never built Ching Ching. Sean Paul take up Ching Ching after him build. And, he was like a good prop and then brought him to the world like that. And I'm sure Ching Ching is grateful for that. And we are grateful by second hand for your brother get a chance like that. Beanie Man now at Sumfest was supposed to hand over the crown to Vybz Kartel. So it would be like a peaceful transference of power. Remember me say if the check did right, if Joe them did not pay him enough, he probably would have do it. And then a lot of you was like, Beanie not let go off of that the crown, the master I'm more dead with it. Especially Jerome was like, him not let go off of that the crown, him more dead with it. Well, I saw the updated this morning, and it says that the Queen of Dancehall, Spice, will officially crown Vybz Kartel the King of Dancehall at the next Sumfest. And Sumfest is coming up shortly, and that's probably going to be something else to see. Not probably. It's not going to be something else to see, because a whole heap of big name there on it. I can't wait to see like Tommy Lee, Sparta perform. I can't wait to see just the whole team perform. You know what? You know what's bugging me? And again, you can't speak on people relationship because you don't know behind the scenes. Me, I wonder what happened with Vanessa Bling and Kartel, why them still don't link. It's two people I'm still waiting to see Vybz Kartel link. Two. One is Idonia. We still wait to see a link between Idonia and Vybz Kartel. And the other one is Vanessa Bling. I'm still waiting to see that link right there. Donia and Vanessa Bling. Them two there. I could go into hypotheticals and why I think the Vanessa Bling Kartel link not happen, but me not gonna do it now or yet, because me don't want to create enemies, and I might say some things are really out of place. Where so me I go and watch and look on it from the outside, but I kind of have a good idea of what go on this up. But me want to see them link. Me want to see them. No, no, Donna. No, we can't talk that one year. We can't talk that one. That 1 year is oh, Chris H. Chris says rigor mortis grip Beanie Man have on the crowd. You lock out for the crowd, bro. Beanie have a rigor mortis grip on the crowd. Him dead and still a hold it. Lyrics. Yo. I don't still vex because Kartel call him talented but lazy. Last laugh my fucking ass off. You know what? Nah. I watch an interview. I know the one I won't talk about is Vanessa Bling and why she's still no link with Kartel yet. Let me give you an insight. Somebody said talk, but we're not gonna talk all of we want to talk yet. Let me give you an insight as to where this would go. Then we're gonna talk about Idonia. Where it would go is something like this. You have to go back to what happened in Kartel case. Like when him get arrested and them say Lizard did dead and, you know, chop up in a fine pieces and all these other things are going. Vanessa Bling went and said to the authorities that she saw Lizard down the road and Lizard accosted her. You know, and did I try rob her and all these things, which would imply that this person who you law enforcement looking for, he ain't dead because him actually just run up and bling down the road and Ray. I know for a fact that the Jamaica justice system basically did this to Vanessa. They said, listen, we're gonna let you out, you see? But you see, when we let you out, we want you to do two things. We want you, one, shut your mouth, and we want you to, two, run as far away as you ever see somebody say, hey boy, run from Boya. Yeah. Them tell her like, and she shot it. She took off. She took off because she seen what they could have. She all turned gospel artist right after that, you know, because it did get treacherous. I'm just gonna say that. It was along those lines. Now, which part middle I go with that? Me not do it this morning, but just know, say, the way how them structure Vanessa Bling charges is that they could bring it up back. Well, for all those years, they could have brought it up back at any time they felt like bringing it back up and charge her, right? And have her incarcerated and run her through the system, waiting for trial and all these things again. So, you know, Vanessa take care of herself and we left it right there, so we know I'm going on the rest side. But I have a very good idea of why she not link yet with she and the king not link yet. But yeah. Now Idonia actually said in an interview, recent interview too, them asked him about if him did clash, if Kartel did clash him, because the interviewer said, you know, remember one time he did a shoot off a Kartel, right? And them say Kartel never really did answer your back. Now you know how dancehall go. If you say you're the baddest, and this is where, if you say you're the baddest, then you have to prove it, right? You can't just come out talk about I am the king of the genre or I am the baddest and so much more artists running away a fire like rocket. No, man. You have to prove that. So that's how we have the clash thing for. Well, Donia was slapping fire at Kartel one time, and Kartel wasn't replying. And I remember the interviewer asked Donia, very telling, he said, do you believe that if Kartel had answered you back then, when you did that, slap the fire and send shots his way, you believe say it would have make you a bigger artist than you are today, or you believe say it would have shot your thing up to a level? And he said yes, it would have, but he didn't answer. So, you know, there I'm gonna take it from there. So another thing, Donia over the years one time said he was like, because Kartel was sending shots from prison, and Donia was like, him not worrying nobody when I know jail cell. Him not worrying nobody in no prison. And he was like, yo, listen, you don't have nothing. All right, dog. You don't have nothing for proof to nobody else. You lock the genre. You run it from behind bars for how many years now? I go a decade or something like that. And he was like, all right. You don't have nothing else to prove, right? But I say that to say this. I think Donia, which we all know, that clash can either break you or make you. If Kartel had gone at Donia tune for tune, it probably would have been one of the greatest clashes in dancehall ever, because Idonia is something dangerous. Okay, his delivery I know nothing to play with, and his lyrical prowess is nothing to play with either. And all of them know that. Everybody know that. Bounty Killer know that. Kartel know that. The whole of them know that. If you listen to dancehall and you listen to Idonia, you know that. But sometimes you gotta choose who you. so me now say, Kartel the afraid of, you know. Me I say sometimes you gotta choose who you fight, cause sometimes you're there build something, and the opponent that's how we want to fight you. As much as you are a fighter, you know, say right now, if me stop what me I do, I'm gonna fight the man here. That project that we may work on goodly get free, or it's gonna be delayed for a long time. So me not say Donia would have annihilate him, but I think he would have knocked a few Mario coins out of him. That's for sure. I think he would have knocked a few Mario coins out of him. Yeah, I don't see any. And giving props to Idonia, I'm gonna say I don't see any dancehall artist that could stand up to Idonia. If it gonna be war, I'm gonna say. I'm so itching for the war part of dancehall to come back. Me know say Kartel depend for him. The war when me did I hope for me not gonna get it. Cause me I hope for Kartel, and cause Mavado said when Kartel was in there, him saying, I want to last this song, them him say, me there a road, I wait for you till you come out. Which told me two things. One, he had faith that one day Kartel would have come out. And two, when you come out, the war is on. So from them time, them me wait for it till now, only if it's the two man them turn friend. And are very good buddy, friends, brethren. We are Jamaican, we can't say body. Man and man can't body. Man and man can't body up in a full culture as a why. So we can't use that. You know, sometimes the Yankees slip in because so we're there from God know when. But anyhow, only if you see two of them, I'm thinking Gaza Gully Resurrection. It's a go mad no blows or skirt. No, the thing take a completely, totally different turn, my friend. So we have to work with what them I work with, right? Now, who is next? Who is next? And I feel like the artists them not even brave enough right now. Like it looks like none of them are brave enough right now. I'm calling out almost all of the dancehall artists them. Nobody not brave enough it look like. And the one them that are brave enough, them not really say nothing. The little thing we're going there that day with Cargo and Ioctane. Ioctane has an album out, by the way. I've heard that the album is super good. I haven't listened to it yet. Matter of fact, I'm write it down here so somebody can listen to it. Ioctane new album. I heard that his album is super good. So I'm gonna check that out. But the little thing we're going with Cargo and Octane, it did not go on until we find out say it was like fabricated. It was like, but even if we don't fabricate the beef, Octane couldn't keep up. Cause Cargo live in our studio. Cargo live in our studio, so Cargo can literally just roll out time bed and just straight power mic and start record. Octane say him have to book studio time and drive to the location and travel back home and all them something there. Cargo him can just roll out time bed and roll right in our studio. So you can't war with somebody like that unless you have them resources there at your fingertips. Cause Cargo would have answered back 2 songs in a one night. One tonight, one a morning. By the time we hear back from Octane, him like 3 songs late in our clash. Couldn't work. This current cartel is not a warrior. I wouldn't say that, because ISO, we would have taken advantage to that, not advantage, we would have taken an upset to that, because we always are warriors. With a spiritual warrior, sometimes you're not a physical warrior no more. I would more say like he's on something different now. He's done all the other stuff before, and we can't even fault him because he wasn't here. And how do you tell a man who missed 13 years out a road, don't go get all the things where you did miss for the 13 years out a road? He's looking at life right now like, yo, God really take me out of that hellhole there and put me back on a path. Not only took you out, but put you back on a path to recover everything you lost and get more. I'm not diverting from this. So yeah, me no want to hear no violence and no war or no nothing like that right now. That's not how me I feel right now. We have to respect that. We have to respect that. If him did there road now, all this time, it would have been a different story. But he wasn't. So we got to respect where this is going. And the way how it's going too, look at it. It's a bill in a way where not even us had expected. None of us thought Cartel was going to get visa coming out of the US, shut down Barclays. That was friggin' epic. That needs to be spoken about for a long time to come. The man been gone for 13 years, No other dancehall artist took on that feat and even tried to do it. Them things have to be spoken about. So the fact he's like, nah, I know that's how we're there right now with it. People have met this song after him. I was on Facebook one day, because I not talk up on Facebook. My children said, yo, my picking them is a sample, I'm a joke, hear one of them about that. Facebook though, it was like, yeah, that's where grandma be at. That's where the old folks be at. But there's a lot of young people on Facebook. I don't know what them I chat about, but I went on Facebook and I saw quite a few people make this song for Cartel, and he's not answering any of them. The old Cartel? Oh, him would have something for you, man. So we have to respect right which part today. Roll right in our mic. Yeah, that's a Cargo. Cargo have him studio built up in yard and everything. So once him there home, him does bam, what you say? And gone and next tune. And Cargo is super talented. Cargo write songs and record and engineer and go kind of thing. So you can't really war with somebody like that who are gonna answer you right back. Not even time for go to studio, him no need. Cause him have it right that's already. Cargo is one of the artists that we're gonna be like, say something. You know an artist that you never thought could clash? Him. I would have put him there so along with what do you name with it there with MVP now? There's a new interview coming. I don't know if it's out yet. The new interview with, so you had MVP, which is Movado, and then Alkaline with Vendetta, and then Patriots. Somebody give me his name again. Jamil. Be cryptic. Big up yourself. Jamil with Patriots. Ricardo, thank you. Errol Lee, thank you. Errol Lee, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. All right, Jamil. I would put Jamil in a day. Oh my God, because I never think Jamil could have clashed like that, right? when Jamil was going at Law Boss, that's in the books as one of the best clashes in dancehall. May I tell you, of modern times. You know what I mean? I was surprised that come think me there. I think said Jamil I go sing some some love songs and lovely songs and praise just songs. And when me hear Jamil rough up the mic and hang do la bass a kind of way, me I said blows and skirt. Me never know so that youth could have do all them something. Yeah. Texas in the house, Ryan side, big up yourself. Jamil really surprised me with Chronic Law Clash, King Biggs. Him surprised the hell out of me. So him and Cargo, them two there, who you think I go sing song and sing about the goodness of life and sing about love lost and sing about joy and happiness, them we hurt you in a clash. So then Cargo no go after Sean Storm. Cargo went after Sean Storm, you know. Him basically I said Cartel to move out of the way and make me kill him. And him I go after Sean Storm, but Sean Storm is not really taking that up in hands right now. And Sean himself too was locked up with Cartel them for the same amount of time, 13 years. So if the man they say, listen, I know that me depend right now, me that clash you know. And the genre need this right now, but that's not what we on right now. We have to respect that too. So who else is out there that's brave enough then? Because right now I'm begging for I beg for a Massacre versus Alkaline right now. This is top of the game. I'm begging for a Massacre versus Alkaline. We need to stop doing this. You're not in a my league yet. Me up here, so you have to wait till you reach up here. So then when this a person who was down here so surpasses that person, it's like him not in a team league no more. Him pass him already. Him have to get back up here. So if we keep on doing this thing right here, so we're not gonna get no good clash out of dancehall. Massacre right now and Alkaline. That's the clash me I call for. Massacre Alkaline clash I'm calling for right now. Y'all seen Cliff Hughes? Y'all heard what Cliff Hughes said about the interview? About the interview? Them I said something wrong with Alkaline. There were rumors out there that Alkaline was popping a lot of pills and caught up in the Miami lifestyle and all that. Those are rumors. I'm going to say it again. Those are rumors, but there were rumors floating around like that. I don't know if it's rumors and like how people say stuff in a clash, like how them say stuff in a rap battle, but it's not true, right? But there were those rumors. But me observing Alkaline kind of see where his behavior has changed and him kind of appear to be a kind of different person. However, I think Alka and Massacre would be the perfect go. The perfect go. No, but them afraid. Somebody afraid tonight. I want to tell you something. Which one is afraid? That's the good question. I don't know. Question says somebody afraid tonight. The question is which one is afraid? Let's Ban TV say what about Popcaan and Alkaline? No, bro. Popcaan can't handle Alkaline. Popcaan have to go have one writer to help him. Popcaan can't handle Alkaline. Yeah. I mean, I say that in a no why way. I mean, know some man love turn everything in a why. But lyrically, war style, all right. Mad tunes. You remember when you remember when you're there after Tommy Lee's part of rescue Alkaline. Plug out the microwave the puppy. Yo, no, I'm gonna look this up. Alkaline did not deal with Popcaan drastically. Drastically. Him can't handle Alkaline in a no war. I don't think Popcaan is a clash artist, so to speak. I think Popcaan is and that's okay. That's okay. You make music, you make good music, you know, you make good songs, Gunman song, God song, Rape a Boy for Dead and Hang song and all these other kind of songs. You might have to keep it at that. Girl songs. Poppy might have to keep it there. So party songs. Him have a wide array of topics when covering a music. Keep it there so. And not everybody built for track and field and boxing and karate. Everybody built for karate kick. I mean, I think him one of them artists there. I think at one point Popcaan probably said it. I don't want to misquote or say what a man never said. But I think at one point he probably did say it if my memory serves me right. Right? Even though I Gaza, I say, the brother boy have a few dopey and the brother boy have a few dopey and them belt like Popcaan or squash. Who else? LOL. Yeah. Yeah. But you saw me I say, in dangerous. The alkaline boy, the dangerous. That's why I want to say Alka and Massacre. Because here what? Massacre did a shoot after Alkaline at one time, right? And I was like, yes, this is gonna be good. But Alkaline looked like him did a shoot off of the top dog in the game now, which is Vybz Kartel. Remember when him did sing that line up that song about hold on, I have to go pull up something. Hold on there. Look out the microwave, the puppy. Jesus Christ. Yo, Popcaan get done so bad in another song there. Law Boss got done so bad. But Popcaan get done so bad in another song there. I know what the artists them now watch this and I say nothing, you know, cause I just saw the thing where you win some, you lose some. And every time you go win nothing. I mean, know say your fans them are gonna say, I know your fans them are gonna talk about how you never lose nothing yet, but let's be for real. So here we go. Let's see it here. A badness it name? The song did name? I don't think a badness it name. It's been years. I don't know badness it name. Round Corner was one. Vybz Kartel rated that was Vybz Kartel and then him answer to Round Corner. With badness it name. Are so many years past one? I'm shut up Round Corner. Yeah. Alkaline microwave. We don't want to play this song that get copyright infringement. Hold on there.
Page paper, and you know that didn't turn out too well. Just last night, actually, I had to do 20 idea journals in 2 hours.
Boom. Yo, even how the man start the song, right? All right. We're gonna go listen to Alkaline Microwave real quick. Even how he start the song. Even though he start the song. I like that. We don't listen to them song again, but even though I start the song, I don't want the copyright infringement, people. I'm gonna laugh for a minute. But if you know me, I laugh at, go listen to Alkaline Microwave. Chimney Records presents Alkaline Microwave. Official audio. Bumbo clock. Baby, like a self microwave. Bumbo clock. This is a Nah, man. Yeah. No. No. Popcaan can't. Popcaan don't have nothing for Alkaline in a war. Dead. They want to say, anyway, we see you pussy me, I bust your face, show you say you can't style one done. They want to boost up a little midget in a war, my bitch in the war tracks, man. Who me attack? Let's call out the man named Brawling and Loud. Aka can war law boss, he can bet on that. I don't know. But okay, so this is what we need to do. We need to make them stop the talking, because we out there talk, and we need to make them do it. if you say Alka can't war law boss. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I actually told wifey this the other day. I said, babe, I'm surprised me do so many pen and paper. I never latch on to law boss. And do a couple of pen and paper for some of him song them. Because he's truly gifted with writing. You know, someone sing song, but the song them, the word them don't make sense really. And someone sing song, but mostly melodies are them not too good with words. Labas must do one good youth in a school, man, or take him lessons good because he's a super good writer. And him song them connect like that. So of course him would have be somebody dangerous in a war, but to say Alkaline can't war him, I don't know, you know. I'm not gonna say all that. I think he could very much war him. Some man get nervous when they remember this. Paranoid forever. Don't ever this data boss. Yo, under the same microwave, somebody says some man get nervous when they remember this. Paranoid forever. don't ever this data boss. He's dangerous. Me I give him props there, so him dangerous. Is a youth toy. But I want to see him and Massacre because I think him and Massacre is now of the same caliber. Massacre shoot after Alka a lot. Alka up there, so get him bus, fly out, gone. The man said, me up on plane every day, me not see you. You know, the clouds me there. You have to level up yourself and reach up yourself. Then maybe me answer you. Well, I think Massacre has leveled up himself up to this. No. So he's worthy now of an answer now. So the clash for me I look for, since Kartel them said that I don't know where them in no more, we have to look for a younger set of blood to carry on that tradition because this is culture. And we can't make this just dead just so. You know, like how Vybz Kartel said, we can't just make Sting dead so because Sting is the longest running dancehall stage show in Jamaica history. And it's a part of us, a staple in our culture. So the government is going to have to see what them can do to help Mr. Leng and them to make sure that Sting continues to be there, present in our culture. Well, at the same thing for the clashing part in a dancehall. The bigger man them said them gone from it. We're gonna need some young we're gonna need some younger blood. Suck him out of Elliot. Now one there, Biggs, King Biggs. Amari versus Valiant. Oh, TJ. TJ who did a war the other day again? That was another good one. TJ surprised me. Because I never do say TJ would have been TJ war. Oh, who TJ did a war with? Let me see. Beanie Man ready for them, man. TJ. A Valiant. TJ and Valiant. Yeah. TJ and Valiant was going at it. I think, and Valiant did surprise me too. So yeah, it did it for do. But them not gonna do it again. Cause TJ and Valiant, I think, run them course unless them gonna resurrect the war. They like how Beanie and Bounty used to do. Them used to war a little bit or so and then them let it go and go do some productive, progressive things and come back and war a little bit more. Go back, go put out 2 more hit songs and tour a little bit and come back and war again a little bit more. And it went that way for a long time, which fed both of them careers. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, the youth them probably need to copy that strategy there. Each one keep each one relevant. Bounty Killer career fed off of Being a career a lot. Being a career fed off of Bounty Killer career a lot. That is why when we had the pandemic and they had the remember that something that was Swiss them did I do? Bounty and Beanie. But a friendly clash. Right? TJ also war with Squash first. TJ and Squash did a war. The versus. Yeah, Great Goodies and Be Cryptic. The versus. Right. So Beanie and Bounty reach that depart now. Them reach a versus where they are friends and they do a friendly clash. I think that's where Mavado and Kartel reach now. And now it's time for them to take that on the road. Take that on the road. Byron Messiah. But Byron Messiah did say something about a dancehall him do a more like hip hop or something. And I cut him off after that because he's half, I think he's half Jamaican, half St. Kittian, right? But him identify more as a St. Kittian, something like that. And then for coming out a paper in the US, for a US interview, Big Broad USA, to come say, you know, think a dancehall, him not do dancehall, him do. When it obviously is dancehall that you do, I was like, where's the respect for the culture? You know? At a moment when you could have elevate dancehall, you talk about another dancehall, you know. So I just cut him off after that. Cut him off after that one day. But Byron Messiah is still out here and make music apparently. In career gone to the dog from him this the culture. Yes, Annette. And you know what, Annette? I be telling a lot of people this story, right? Like some of them when them tell we send out them secret message to us bloggers, vloggers, and they're like, hey, stop calling up my name and don't say nothing about me and don't call my name and Ray Ray. We just say okay, and we stop calling them name. And you know what happened after we stop calling them name? We stop hearing about them. We literally stop hearing about them and watch other people come take them space and them place. Right? When him do that something they know about him not do dancehall, him do hip hop, more like rap, more like I'm like move faster with that man. Big up Jamaica, big up dancehall music. Say that you do, and that's your Jamaican side of you. And see how far. One thing about Jamaican people, you know. Don't try style with culture in no way, you know. And don't try act like you want to go around with things either and subtract where you want to subtract out of it to make yourself great to the world, and then act like you want to throw weed to the side. You know, you see Jamaican people, they will sign you off. And you see from them sign you off, yeah, you might get one or two where still will give you our props and follow you and everything. But from the majority sign you off, you signed off. You signed off. You have to work real hard. I would have tell Byron Messiah, said, don't give up though. Don't give up, because they might put you back in our good graces, but we not take violation like that, bro. You understand? For respect all from a long time. Others set it. So when you step in it, you have to pay homage. That's how it go. Our place, you have to play in it. When you have pay homage, we're not talking about extortion, you know, we're talking about PM now. Nobody got talk about, you see me telling us that SouFLo, I go on like him a blogger and them boy, they have gunman friend in Miami, and we're not talking about that. We're talking about paying homage. Yes, pay homage to the culture. We're not extortion, we're not talking about, you know. We're talking about homage. Don't go around the thing and act like say it don't exist and that's not what I'm doing. Like you're above that and pay homage to a whole different genre and culture that you're not even a part of, or that your music ain't a part of. Know what I mean? So yeah, them hold him off for that. One more thing before we go into some immigration something this morning. Let me see what else we have on the list. All right. Boom. The ICE memo that y'all need to hear about. Before we go into that this morning, another thing I'd like to say to the artists them is our culture is known for this too, right? You see, when someone introduce some stuff to the culture or try to introduce some stuff to the culture, you will have a few people who will boost you up when you try to introduce some stuff to the culture. And you will feel like you're getting a boost in the moment. Them same people there will turn around with the rest of us who don't like what you just introduced to a culture and cut you off. And see from them cut you off, you can go and tell the world about, I don't need Jamaica, I'm still hot. I could do shows in the UK. I could do even the UK will eventually cut you off. It could be a slow death. It could be a slow death. Because all these other places feed up. Watch what me I tell you now. I pay attention to our culture. All these other places feed off of Jamaica. So if that artist has no pull, with Jamaican people in Jamaica, after a while, them not even book you to come overseas. They literally look at Jamaica to see what's popping, and then they say, we want that here. Bring that come give we over here, so. You know what I mean? So you see if yard cut you off, you get freed. It might take a slow while for it to get to them, but once it get to them, just know the bookings dry up. And there's another thing that I predicted before Kartel them come out of prison. Remember when I said, if you are not in some way aligned with Vybz Kartel, whether you work with him, have songs with him, or him a co-sign you or something, then you're gonna be not there when him come out. So everybody, we're stinging a shock right now. Go and gather up your coins and go and bask in your glory right now, because if them let him go, the spotlight is not gonna be in your favor anymore. See it there? See it there? It's been a year and change now. Some of the artists, them we can't even really see them or hear from them no more. And now I'm seeing them doing interviews, and they're doing interviews on platforms with people who have 20,000 subscribers, 15,000 subscribers. I saw one, now I'm gonna call no name, he's super famous in our culture. He might do interview on platform with people who have like 7,000 subscribers. So I called it because I saw it coming. I may not call no name. Nobody no boost me to call no name, but me see it because me did see it come. Now, I wish them all the best. And, you know, I have good thing to say about every artist as far as I want my brothers and sisters to succeed in what they're doing. Why if they're sucking off seed there, but I want them to elevate in what it is that they're doing. However, me could have called that from morning and I did. For some reason, I just knew that that's what was going to happen. If you're not aligned to Vybz Kartel movement, you know, if you twist up your finger and say Gaza everywhere you go, or nothing like that. You know, if you walk around and praise Vybz Kartel everywhere you go. But if you ain't co-signed by that camp, if you're not in collaboration with, or if you're not from the bounty killer tree, the Vybz Kartel tree, vice versa. In a hot fair right now. Now say you don't get no bookings. Y'all get bookings, but you don't book out like before. You don't book out like before. Because I remember seeing my timeline before, and it was like, damn, them youth are busting in real life. Like, I can't even, all one time I said not interested because it's too much, it still come back again. Just so. And I said, enjoy it as much as you can because it will come to an end soon if them let out the money. No, when Kartel was locked up, I said a lot of people was praying for him to stay in there. And I realized it was a lot of Jamaican artists praying for him to stay in there. Why? We're seeing what happens now. Because when him out there, no spotlight no left for them. As long as he's moving around, no spotlight no left for them. And they were not associated with him. He said the one them were associated with him, them did a pray for him come out. The ones that weren't associated with them, they knew exactly what me did know. Was that was what was gonna happen. Yeah. Yo. Make we move on right now. So enough artists wanted Kartel out the way so they could thrive. And they got 13 years to do it. But here's the funny part, right? The way how him pressure them for 13 years from behind bars is something to be studied, friend. Them be glad when him gone to prison now. And again, I'm not calling no names, but I remember a couple of interviews. Man talk some kind of shady way. Yeah. You know, he's a very controversial guy. You know, bleach out him skin, tattoo up himself. You know, the way on the film thing, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a for it. And, you know, start talk about the man all kind of way in them interviews. Not that he's a great artist. Him get a bad rap with that trial. I don't think the trial was fair. I hope him can fight him way up out of this. No hope. Yeah, you know, man, it's a sad situation. You know, they gave him 38 to life. Coffin sentence, you know. That means even after 38 years, they could say you're not ready for parole and still keep him for another how many years they want to keep him for. It's sad. You know, it's sad. But moving right along, you heard my latest EP? Yeah, you heard my latest EP? Isn't the view more valuable than the subscribers? Donna Thompson asks, it's Issue. Issue asks, the man career behind bars last as long as Nicki Minaj, who was free a road. He said Nicki Minaj mini, short like Nicki Minaj wear some short mini skirt. Isn't the views more valuable than the subscribers? A yes and a no. If you have subscribers who view, then you have gold. If you just have subscribers and no view, like if you have a channel that has, say you have a channel, let me do it basic. You have a channel that have 10,000 subscribers on it, right? Every video you put up get 43 views and 50 views and 20 views. What that tells YouTube is people subscribe for some reason, but nobody is engaging your content, so nobody is interested in it. And they even go as far as watch time goes as well. The algorithm breakdown is crazy. YouTube can actually, well, not can, they do. They actually tell us how many people, what other channels those people also, like they'll say your core audience also watches these other channels, and they will give you all the other channels where them watch. And then they'll say the average person stayed on this video. I put up a 20-minute video. They'll say the average person stayed on this video for 9 minutes and 15 seconds. The average person stayed on this video for 25 minutes. If you put up a 30-minute video and the average person stayed on that video for 30 minutes, you're in gold, right? You hit gold again. So they have to work together. They have to work together. That, if that answers your question. What makes Kartel even more famous is controversy, says Bob Cosmic, and he knows how to be controversial. He knows how to be controversial. He knows how to stay relevant through controversy, right? Then definitely need to give a college course at UWIP on Kartel for real, says Be Cryptic. All right, we're going to run through another one and then get to some more serious stuff. Comedy one, they're after this already, you know. We're aiming to end at 10 a.m. See? So, the video that was related to, we're switching gears right now. The video that was related to popular media pages, including this, that, and other. Shout out to Yard Hype. One user commented, some know me never born to be wife. My heart too weak. One bun, I'm gone. This is the video of Leon Bailey, his sex tape leak. You know, a lot of women had stuff to say, like, boy, after watching the video, then I couldn't watch my man, I wind up in a girl, so, and take him back. Me I mash up everything. One next one say, some know me never born to be wife, cause one bun I'm gone. And another one said, all of a sudden, him look happy beside him wifey because they put a video out over the weekend. So to cap off the resounding theme in the comment section, a female user typed in all caps and says, I don't care what anyone says, but she looks uncomfortable. The Leon Bailey's woman sitting next to him. And it was more of the same comments in the section, as fans are still sharing their thoughts due to the video being released on Saturday, July 12th. They're still talking about how where this relationship should go. But over the weekend, Leon Bailey and his wifey, girlfriend, released a video, and the video was of them in what looked like a lounge kind of place, and they were singing along together to Dexter Daps, one of Dexter Daps' new songs. As people share their opinions, Bailey has been taking these comments in strides. You know, it doesn't look like he's fazed by it, but also it doesn't look like his woman is fazed by it either. The couple apparently put those rumors and thoughts to bed of people talking about them breaking up and all that, as social media outlets posted a video to his story showing himself, Bailey himself, and his partner in what appears to be a lounge vibing to Dexter Dapp's hit single called Forever, with the famous line, "Me nah leave you, me and you, forever and ever." And she was smiling in the video and singing along with him as he must sing, and him go up in the camera and sing, "Me nah leave you, and it's you and me forever and forever." So, for the people them who are saying that she are gonna leave and the house are gonna mash up, they might be fighting behind the scenes, but she's definitely working with him to put up a united front. I also learned that he is on a series that I didn't know about. Wifey tell me about it. He's on a series that's called Married to the Game. Married to the Game. If you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon Prime. It's not a Leon Bailey show. I went and looked it up this morning. It has other people on it. I don't know if these other people are athletes, star athletes, also with their significant others, but in depth on that. So this little event here might have drummed up some publicity for the Married to the Game series, so them can get a next season and a next season, because you know, say drama sells in reality TV, right? Right. So that's just that. Me you want to say, you know, money talk, money talk. And like me said earlier, with the kind of money where Leon Bailey have, a life-changing money that. And if the man not beating you and not treating you bad, where you are run we go? You're going to run away and go find yourself one next cheater. So him can be broke. Yeah, tell everybody, yeah, but him broke, but at least him not cheat on me. Until you find out, say, the broke man not cheat on you too. They ain't no much rather. What was that? Who said that? Like, I would rather cry in a, many people have remixed this. I'd rather cry in a Bentley than be happy in a hoopty. Or, you know, I'd rather cry in a mansion than be happy in a shack. Or whichever way you look on it, right? You got money, you got more women saying negative things about Leon Bailey. And them same one would have done with Leon Bailey too. Believe it or not. You know, everybody on social media and upon them high horse and things they would not do and all that. You never been in front of that money before. You never been in front of that money before. When the man throw you one roll and the one roll is your year's salary, and that was just for now, you know, like, nobody with the nice Keisha man. Hey, go on, you love shop. Go and go shop, man. Take your girls, the man, just go. Yeah. Take the Bentley. Or no, take the whichever one. Just go. Go and go shop. It kind of changes things. You know, not that you are run down money, but it changes things. You're not running down money, but it's the level of life that is provided. It will make you look past certain things. You know, you can't broke and a stress at the same time, like an extra stress. Stress are gonna come regardless. So you have to compensate for the stress. So that is the compensation. And a lot of women, they might say they wouldn't on social media or in front of other people, but they damn sure would. Gonna stay with broke man, so I'm sure know that stay with a man where have them the kind of money there. Leon Bailey is took you out of the garrison, get a forever type money. You see? You see me? Yeah. Be cryptic say Leon Bailey is took you out of the garrison, get a forever type of money. You see me? That me I try to tell them. Right now the brother walk down 6.5 million pounds a year. The contract there is 24 million pounds. It went in. Yeah, the contract there 24 million pounds when we are talking about British sterling pounds, my friend. We're not talking about you and John are working certain amount of money and him 9 to 5 and come home. We're not talking about your drugs, man, John, brother. We have him little extra street money as police lock him up, him can't find bail and he have to go hustle up again and start over again. We're talking about generational building, life changing, spend 20, 30 grand yesterday morning and him don't even realize it kind of money. Them kind of money there we are talking. Right? So I guess she's making her decision, right? And her decision is she's not letting the women on social media get in her ears. She'll hang on to what she have. And that's a smart woman. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Who's to tell? Them probably have this conversation behind the scenes, right? And him probably daddy has said, Babes, Jano, you know some young and wild and them something there. Just give, I promise you it's gonna be me and you. Just give me a chance to get this out of my system. You know, and then, you know, when we're done with this, we're done with this. Give me a chance to get, if you can love me through this, you can love me through everything. You're gonna be me everything kind of thing. And she'll say, all right, she'll give me a chance to get it out of my system. And in there, I'll get it out of my system in truth. Right? Money don't get rid of certain STDs, but or other deal breakers is not like others. That's true. Money don't get rid of certain STDs, but you know, you've heard them. Go and go the way I do. Just don't bring me nothing. Just don't give me nothing. Just make sure you protect yourself, kind of thing. I'm sure him not out there try to catch no STDs either. Isu says, look what Cassie did for a decade plus. Bailey wife could break that record. Yeah, I mean, I think that Bailey have I don't know that though. The Cassie one is kind of, that is super out there. Money can't buy love, but it buy loyalty. I mean, if it tell you, said Bob Cosmic, Magic Johnson's wife stayed even after the HIV. Even after the HIV, you know, Magic Johnson's wife said, you are look upon AIDS and me, I look upon legacy. The AIDS have to kill me. Up to this day, them not think that Magic really have AIDS. Because I the best looking AIDS patient they ever see. They ever see. Hold on to what you've got. Hold on to what you've got. They say. Yeah, from Dennis Brown in the morning, yeah. Hold on to what you got. Yeah, enough people at that show they have swears to them are gonna get better, my friend, and end up with worse. How many times have you done it? You're a grown person. We can't talk truth like grown people. Right? Enough time you dash away and end up with wasara. And I said, Jesus Christ, we should have just stick to what we have, because at least Nan says my ex-fiance gave me $45,000 upfront, paid my bills, and had a different automobile for every occasion, a house underwater, and lunch picnics on his boat, and I left. Nan's $45K upfront and nothing, my girl. That's why I tell you, say, you can't understand it. $45K upfront and nothing. And make sure that you never have access to all them things like $45K for them money here is nothing. They're women. Okay, let me give you an example, right? Me know you see money, but you don't see money. Let me give you an example. And you left that. Where we are talk different. Like Shine said, he watched Diddy and Cassie fight. And them getting a fight, I don't know, she caught him doing something. And, you know, she threw the first blow, whap, and him come back and bop, bop, and give her a two-piece. And she said, and then boop, boop, bop, fight up each other, mash up the place. And in order to make it up, he took her on a shopping spree and spent $1 million cash. $1 million US for makeup after a fight. You hear the girl say it was her birthday. She asked for $15K. He said, what you want that for? She said, I just want to buy a dress and go eat some food. And him shoot her the $15K plus pay for everything. So she didn't have to pay for nothing. Just put that in your pocket since you're asking for 15K. This is somebody who's the property she's on, I believe, is $35,000 to $40,000 a month. And she get a $10,000 every month, every 30-day shopping spree. That's just for her shopping money because everything else is paid for. Make sure you never have no man put you in a no gated community where celebrities live $35,000, $40,000 a month for a luxury place, $10,000 cash every month, $100,000 one time she woke up. She said she gave him a freak off and went and him left after she knock out. After him use 3 man knock her out. She wake up and when she wake up, him not dead. And she mosey around the place for the day, clean up and everything. And when she look on social media, he's in Turks and Caicos. This Ross man left the bed and end up in a Turks and Caicos with our next woman before you wake up. You don't know them kind of money I me talk about, right? End up in a Turks and Caicos. So she said, she start text him and she said, I'm not giving you any more damn freak offs. If you stay with this bitch, you need to come back here right now. Yes, I'm mad and I'm jealous. I'm super jealous. Cut the fucking relationship. Cut the trip short now. Not only did he cut the trip short, him come back. She booked FIAR Turks and Caicos trip. Because after I come back, I'm still mad. I'm not talking to you. So I'm saying, all right, since you was mad that I was in Turks and Caicos with Shorty, you want to go to Turks and Caicos? Guess what? I booked us a trip. We flying out on a private jet tomorrow morning. But, oh my God, you so serious. Oh, I'm so mad at you, but you so serious. Oh, but I can't stay mad. Oh, and here, $100,000. She said this in court. $100,000. That's your shopping limit for this trip. All because him mad, you mad with him, and him why you not to be mad no more. Turks and Caicos, it's private jet style, $100,000 just for shopping. You not let no money, you know what me I talk about. Me not talk about 45K one time and then this, that, and the other. And the same time, she asked him for the 15,000. She said she had a business idea because he keep telling her like, why don't you like, what is it that you're truly into? Like, this is how I said, this is not how you traffic a girl. If you are a traffic girl you don't care about, she has start business and all that sitting there. And you are investing in that. What is it you into? So she said she brainstormed the business idea and she told him about it. She looked up the startup cost. She put her little packet together. She said after that 15,000, she needed 20,000. He said it's nothing. Hit her with the 20,000. They asked her, what'd you do with the money? Did you start the business? She said, no, I spent it. She spent it because she knew that 20,000 was coming again. And 100,000 was coming again. And 50,000 was coming again. It's a different grade of money, my friend. It's a different life. And I'm not saying, now, see, Elaine, everybody are going to say, money don't buy happiness. Only people without money say that. Because if me did have enough money right now, I would be doing this live right now from Jamaica, right now. From a balcony overlooking the Caribbean Sea with a bag of things that go on around me. And it would be a more exciting live right now. But me not have that kind of money there. And I would be super happy. So, yeah, the money don't buy happiness. I'm not so sure about that. Because I know so when people don't have the things they need, they're not happy. Money buy the things you need. And when people have the things they need, they're happy. Majority. Unless you suffer from depression or something, then, no matter what go on around, you can't happy. So the old saying that money can't buy happiness, I've seen different. I've seen different. Money opens up a lot of doors, great goodies, yes, to happiness. Money opens up a lot of great doors to happiness. When your mama is sick and your children them sick and them need treatment and me see family fall in destitute situations before and them have to take up GoFundMe and all these other things, you know what I mean? Them not happy. You know who happy? The family where can afford that easy. And then the child or the spouse or whoever get the treatment them need and get back to being healthy again and then back happy again. You know who suffer and cry through that and miserable and can only think of death because them can't afford the proper treatment? Those who don't have no money. So when you say money can't buy happiness, I don't know what you talk about. I know everything what them used to say we need to keep on a say. And we have to put some things in perspective. At the core of yourself, though, there are people out there who are happy in conditions that most of us would be sad in, because they've made up their minds to just be happy people and accept where they're at in life, right? But you talk about minimalist kind of living and accepting the lowest kind of thing. If that would make you, if you could be happy there, then that's that. Everybody know bills did if you pay. No matter how minimal you cut down your life, bills did if you pay. And not only that, there are things in life that you want to do and see before your limited time here is up. And you can't do it because of money. Right now, if me tell you, say, here's a piece of paper, here's a pen. I want you to write down 20 countries you would like to visit before you leave this earth. The first thing you would do is this. I think hardly anybody in here would be like, no, sir, take back the paper and the pen. I don't want to go nowhere. I want to sit down and write that up. I want to sit down and write that up for my whole life. No, you probably take it and go, all right, you write down a bag of country, and then I would say like this. Reach up for this stash. I'm going to reach for the stash again. Reach up for this stash, so. Let me see. I think this should do it. I think this much should. Let me see. Yeah, I think that much should do it. I say, you know what? You see, job where you did that work. You don't have to work that again. What's your annual salary? You're gonna say I make 80, 90,000 a year. 90K a year? Okay. Well, here is 5 years pay. Right? Let's go give the 5 years pay up front. Right? No. Store it properly, because you ain't going back to that job, right? I'm sure they're not giving you 5 years vacation. All right, take that 5 years pay. Take your 5 years pay up front. Tell the people and buy. Yeah. And the bills them that you have right now, them they're going to estimate for me and tell me roughly how much bills you pay annually. I want you to factor in everything: light bill, phone bill, gas, water, you know, food, everything. Got all right, how much? Okay, like 40? 40, you eat enough, man. All right, that's nothing. You said 40 a year. I'm giving you 5 years worth up front too. All right, here we go. So if we can fix this. So, all right. You all right? All right. Don't say nothing. You good? You good? Hold on. Now we cool. We breaking back. We got more. We got more. Chill. I got you. All right. So with all that taken care of, right? That's the loose change, because money ain't nothing to me. I just want to see you happy, right? So like that. You tell me, say, I understand the man that they are count out, you gotta talk about. I don't want any of that. I'm just gonna go to work and work my ass off for the next 5 years. And hopefully I'm around still. Hopefully I don't get sick and I never get to travel to the 10 countries that I want to travel to. And that's what y'all gonna say? The man still account enough. And them kind of money I'm not talking about today, the man still account. He's like, yeah, you good. Okay. This right here should cover as 5 years salary and your 5 years of bills, right? You good for that? All right. We're not even gonna bust these open. You're gonna keep it like this. Listen, I want you to have a really good trip, okay? You have a really good trip. Hold this. That's 1. Here. It's 2. Here. It's 3. Here. It's 4. I'm hitting you stacks of 10s. Stacks of 10s. All right. It's 5. Here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's another 100,000. That should keep you up. If you need anything else, you know, I'm right here. Go enjoy yourself. You tell me, say, you are gonna say, I don't want that because money doesn't make anybody happy. I'm going back to work. Bye. Yeah, I say I'm going back to work, boy. When you done call your job, you say hello. Yeah, may I speak to the supervisor, please? Yes, Mr. Winston Johnson. Yes. Who is this? This is Clarissa. Clarissa? Clarissa from... No, Clarissa from finance? Yes, this is she. Mr. Johnson, suck your mother. Yeah, all the time they are try to feel me up on them something. I'm rich now, boy. Go suck me, I say suck your mother again. Yeah, I'm going traveling. I'm going to be going to like 10 countries. Yeah, I have money now. Bye. Watch and see. When you're ready for cuss out, who you're ready for cuss out and quit on the spot. On the spot. Remember, saying, no, we're not even like get up, go on the work, which part we're going on. So, and your money comes like this all the time. And the man is telling you, say, yo, listen, there's way more where this came from, babe. Way more where this came from. And just look you with stocks like them, and just whooping at your head every time. Just whooping at your head every time. As soon as they open your mouth, I saw in your phone you were cheating on me, whooping at your head. You're gone to France. Forgot everything. You come back from France. Oh my God, I can't believe you're cheating on me again. I saw your Instagram post, whooping at your head. You're gone again. Italy, Spain, come back again. Nice again. Oh my gosh, are you gonna keep doing this? Every time I catch you, just whooping at your head again. Oh, I'm in South Africa. And the spending just can't stop. It's a different life. It's a different life. We're not talking about the little one-time money where your man can give you now. We're not talking about that. We're talking about money. Money. Leon Bailey are them kind of man that will have them kind of money there. The stupid kind of money. Them money there. The money that will make you forget say you did Bex. Yeah. Them one there. Yeah. Oh my God, why you cheating on me again? Booping on your head and gone to France. Come back again, same thing. Booping on your head. Be a big stocks. Every time I say, girl, I can't stand it. I say, Mr. Boy, I left the boy, I can't left him because everything booping on him head. Me, I tell you now, the best man me ever have. Me not lie. I say my life good to say. God good to me, you know. Because God give me Leon and me not lie. Me never know me could I get a man like this. Yeah. Gone from girl, I can't stand him, I say. A little small old broke boy. I know this a kind of man this. Everything is bigger over here. Everything is bigger over here. You sing his praises daily. When them have it like that. Sing his praises daily. If I tell you, why leave it up? You know, probably when I left him, I can't left. Keisha, go help me pack up the things, Keisha. I'll Keisha ask you, he boop you in your head lately. Keisha, don't ask me nothing, because help me pack up the things, because I'm tired. I want, you prefer shopping spree them over me? Girl, I know some prefer the shopping spree over you, you know, but if you must shop for all, me and you, why me I tell you to leave? You know, sister, your life good. You know, see how me I struggle. Me wish me could have, you know, as a matter of fact, Mr. Bram said if we didn't have money, we would not have to be hiding, listening to right now. I'm on the job, not financially free yet. Can't even comment freely me in my bathroom right now. If you do have money like that, not true? Yeah, see in the past somebody worked that about so from around here. Try to keep a little car, no cost. Who want to live like that? Who want to live like that? I want big and broad and cock up my big dirty foot them. Hello? Yeah, boy, I said the thing funny, you know, dog. Yeah, loud and careless. Yeah, if you did yeah, me in the bathroom, me can't talk right now, you know, but I like the topic where I talk about, you know, and the sound. Yes. All right, then. Let me go. Oh, them I come. Me have to hang up. Bye. Soon, Mr. Bram. Soon. But the money they would have take care of that right now. Yeah. Hey, 544 likes. What I'm told you. Love embarrassment. Look outside your window. Ice there. Hey, all right. But yeah, me I said though, man, on a real level though, she's smart. You have to secure the legacy. Remember, you know, Bob Marley and Rita. That's all I'm going to say is Bob Marley and Rita. All right. Rita understood the assignment. She understood the mission. She did. She understood that it was much greater than where Bob carry in front go lodge it. And that's that. And now who's known as the queen. And the legacy lives on. And so on and so forth. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You can't be too obsessed about which part rich man can in front go lodge it when everything else is taken care of and your life is so sweet and so soft. Don't act like you don't see your girlfriend them a struggle. Don't act like you don't see your family member, female friends are struggling. And how them pray to the most high almighty God for one way you have. And you're gonna just dash away just so. Cause I'm careless with him front now, sir. Anyhow, Golding under fire for BC expletive. Rita, Cuban, Jamaican. She know a wife inheritance, side piece, perish. LOL. Be cryptic, sir. Wifey inheritance or side piece, perish. A whole heap of side piece now perish, bro. I'm if you tell you, whole heap of side. That's why I said the person who leaked that, which is obviously that girl, me don't know why she leaked it because, you know, Zaki side piece, Miss Gertrude, was in his life for the whole 60 years. He married 62 years. And when him pass away, I'm old wife, senior citizen, turn up him funeral. And him side piece in there too. I'm funeral too. Mazaki side piece in there. And she proudly can say she was a well-kept woman and she never load up the thing. You know, Mazaki, they have a whole heap of money on them something and they make sure so she get taken care of all those years. Yeah, she was a silent side piece for 60 odd years and lived a great life. A great life off of it. So sometimes, in a worth you talking, you just need to be quiet. But she gonna look a little fame now. Look, I'm the girl that's sexy Leon Bailey. He will cut you off. Him cut you off. When him cut you off, the whole of this gone with him. When the whole of this gone with him, there you go again. Back to Brock. Now you're gonna be side girl if you want Brock, man. Gone again. You could have maintained that and had the same lifestyle. Even buy a couple of things outside, set up some businesses outside, secure your finances outside before you're gonna let out video like them there. Now common sense that. She wasn't moving too wisely. But you know, this generation, them so much into fame and them want the fame more than them want the riches. So, you know, clout is a hell of a thing. I want everybody to know that I'm the one that's flinging pum pum pan, big ball and Leon Bailey, and the thing just cut you off. So, erase your number out of your phone. Block you from every social media. Gone on within life. He'll have a side piece again. She just won't do what you did. And she'll be smart enough. Yep. Well kept. Yes, side piece should know their place. You're only there to... And you know the side piece, them when can't stand the one them we're getting at the deal with you. Yeah, I know about your wife. I don't care about her. Like, don't even mention her when we're together. I'm not trying to be in your business like that. It's me and you. And yeah, I said, wow. So you would want me even do me up? Yes. So, okay. And you go on with it. And then she jump up on front page for you. I can't take this anymore. I just need the world to know. I just need the world to know. And you have I'm giving you an ultimatum. You have till next Wednesday to leave your wife or I'm confronting her and telling her everything about us. Matter of fact, I've been videoing us. I'm going to release all the videos to social media. I just see a person this way. He tell us that, you know, I know your situation, man. We good. SouFLo, would you stay with a wealthy, cheating wife? I damn sure would. She have to wealthy though. She have to wealthy though. I'm not stay with no broke man. Yeah. Broke and cheating. So that no work out in my favor. Me a fat and fall for mongoose. No, that no work out in my favor. But wealthy, and me have access to the wealth. Cheat all you want, mommy. Do your thing. I see nothing. I am blind. Where you want to send me go? Me I make up places for go just for you. You know, I think you need to send me to Paris just to shop for you. Yeah. You know, I've always wanted to tour the continent of, I've always wanted to conduct business on your behalf in the continent of Africa. I'll be gone for like a couple of months. I'm going to touch Nigeria, go Ghana, you know, jump through Chad one time. I always wanted to go into Ethiopia, you know, see what I go on with a couple of the Eritrean brothers, them, you know, get them adapt and see how Coptic Christianity and these things go. Me I look for place to go. Me out of your way. Just book me in my head every time I talk, just like this. Yeah. As me come back and say, oh God, you have to eat again. Just book. Yeah. Paris, here I come. When me come back again, just boop, boop. Jamaica, here I come. I don't have a problem. Is the dynamics don't work out? The power factor. That no work out. Yo, be cryptic to me want to go to the Maldives, mum. They want to go to the Maldives. Katie said, let the men cheat in peace, ladies. Would you be cheating too? Says Naisha. Well, let's put it like this. This is where it gets sticky. This is how it gets sticky for real. Because, you know, if you are cheat on people, you see, and you think them not cheat back on you, then you're a fool. And I don't care how much money you have. And I don't care how powerful you are. Didn't you see how Cassie broke it down for us? You don't see how Cassie broke it down for we? Cassie wasn't only with Diddy. Every time Cassie felt like she needed something different, she went and got something different. No matter how Diddy would have feel about it. All the $1 million shopping spree and the expense paid lifestyle, that's why them used to fight so much. Because Cassie says it's cold out here. It's the winter time. And you all curled up in bed with her. You think I'm going to just lay here by myself and just wait for you for when you feel like? So Cassie jump in on somebody else's bed. I would get me somebody too, Sean. And you can't be mad, Sean. Because I know you got your woman and I ain't say nothing. Cassie had a burner phone. Cassie had 3 phones, bro. 3 phones. Yeah. She was doing her thing too. Listen, if you are cheat, just know say you get cheat pan too. Remember, I'm telling you now, in all fun and joke aside, I'm a person who really believes in the universe. Not believe me, no. So the universe work a certain kind of way. So, whatever energy you put out there is the same energy you're getting back. You ever see some people talk about, I poured my all into this relationship and it ended anyways. Because them did a cheat on the low. And then they want to tell nobody, so them hold it to themselves, right? But the one time that you inject the bad energy into your relationship, watch everything start fall down after and start argue for that, don't know what. 2 spirits were used to agree, turn 2 disagreeable spirits on each other, till they start one choke and chop up one another. Like it just not gonna work because you have injected that in there, that energy. So may I talk this loose talk, but don't think I'm not conscious of the other part there. And the other part is if you are cheat, you are get cheat pan too. Just know that. Your conscience won't let you rest. Your conscience are gonna always bother you. That's why people who cheat always suspects of them partner cheat too. And them start search up them things and them start. And there's no way me I do this and I get away with it and you now do it too. And you can do it and get away too. Let me see in your bag. Me I look under everything, me I try to find everything. That's the universe working. A cheater is never at peace. Never. Because the universe won't let your mind rest. Your conscience can't rest. Right? RR123 says some side pieces think that they can change once you're open. Then feelings come in. Oops, rules change. Man surprise. Fools. RR123. Yes, absolutely. Everybody come with an agenda. You know what I'm saying? It's like pretend that them are gonna work with you with that. But they have a long-term goal, and the long-term goal is eventually you'll be over here on this side. Even if you make it plain and say, listen, I'm never leaving that side. We have a lot of fun and all that, I'm good for this, but I'm not leaving that side. And I feel them mind, them not here, wah, 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 wah. I bet you I make you leave that side. Cause them I get ready to start chaos and drama, right? So them I gonna mash up over this or no. Nan said, I have cheated and my karma was crazy. I won't do it again though. Right? Yep. But listen, Nan, once you're conscious of it, that there is a repercussion for it, even when you don't get found out. Even when you don't get found out by the person that you were supposed to be loyal to and you did it, you're still going to suffer from karma. That karmic energy is going to get you. Because you just send it around, it'll come right back around to you. Not true? All right. Ice Memo says migrants can be deported to third countries. All right. We have two last stories to get into this morning, and we're going to get into them shortly. Let me pull this one up. Boom. All right. Let's run past this real quick. Remember the other day, right? Nancy, I told on myself too. Nance, when you told on yourself, did it end? It mash up, it done? Them still? Are no. Let's bad TV. Not right away. Not right away, but eventually them left. Everything mash up. But eventually. That is that. That is that. Listen. Because that's what comes with it. Yeah. Chanel Brown says, not necessarily you may not be cheating, but you have suspicions. You may not be cheating, but you have suspicious that your partner is. Or you are triggered by certain behaviors. Yeah. I wouldn't say all the time. There are always exceptions to the rule, right? So it doesn't go for every single time and everybody. But a lot of the times when somebody is overly obsessive with, you cheating? What you doing? Where you going? Who you come back? They probably are doing something too. And not necessarily physically cheating, but there are different levels of cheating. You know what I mean? Like anybody who on their phone, if you're on your phone like this and you are having communications and entertaining and something where when you see your partner coming, you have to like hurry up and change the screen or something like that, you're cheating. And not because you're in a bed with somebody and that's the only kind of cheating, or you're meeting them around a corner somewhere, that's the only kind of cheating. There's emotional cheating, which is probably just like physical cheating, if not better, because you're no longer available emotionally to your partner, right? You're giving yourself emotionally to somebody else. Not true? And in the world we live in, I know, your partner can just pick up their phone, go in our next room, or jump in a shower, and them and somebody else naked in a shower together, FaceTime, right? Do them little thing in there and come back out, come sit down right next to you. So there are different levels to it, but it's all still cheating. People like to compartmentalize, well, this is not cheating and this is not cheating, but this is. The whole life are cheating. Anytime your attention goes away from where it's supposed to be and your partner, you can't let your partner know, that's called cheating. That's what cheating is. It's you taking stuff that somebody else don't know about. It's stealing. The same way, cheating. Right? I could get into this one real quick. I'm going to breeze through this and breeze through the next one. Mark Golding under fire. The People's National Party President, opposition leader Mark Golding, has come under fire after being caught using expletives in Cuss Badwud, seeing, which he later described as it's just a little BC during a party meeting last Friday after experiencing persistent microphone issues. Somebody tried talking at the microphone, and the microphone was acting up me, and they must have said, "Bomber clock, man." Like one of them there, big uproar, King Biggs, big uproar. So at a meeting on Saturday, he apologized. You know, say politics time now, politics are on, right? The mic was hot. All the time the man I tried to deliver a message, the mic now work. But the mic does chip in and work. Clear for everybody here, the bomber clot. So he apologized. But the incident has since sparked the debate, with some calling for Mark Golden to be reprimanded, while others are dismissing the incident as overblown. Some people are like, please stop. In a word, all that. So recently, Jamaica Labour Party member Everett Warmington, he dropped the F-bomb at a party gathering as he implored the electors, the people who are going to vote for one of the party's candidates. I think he said, put your X on the fucking bell or something like that. So after being chastised for his comments, he ended up apologizing as well through a release from the JLP. When the Star said they visited Emancipation Park yesterday, the atmosphere was vibrant with people enjoying their recreational activities, but Mark Golden's outburst was the hot topic amongst many who were there. One person said, a regular something that man, we know go on like a something new. All in a parliament, them cuss them big bad word them. One person said, who said, please do not say my name. None of them not better than none. Although he declined to share his name, he made it clear that his expectations of all Jamaican politicians are pretty low. Listen to me. The whole of them are the same thing in there. That's why I tell them, say, never vote. And me don't know why Jamaicans are kill up themselves about apology and punishment. Them can't punish one with the whole of them do the same thing. That is my sentiment as well. You can't punish one when all of them do the same thing. You have one over there on the JLP side who beat his wife and was caught on video at the time. She was his common law wife. And they pretend to kick him off of the bench. And he went independent and he survived that. And then he was accepted back into the party shortly. So I'm back in the position that he was at before. Domestic violence, right? Right. So Mark must get reprimanded harder than a man will beat him wife or beat him woman. However, his friend Kevin disagreed and said that Golden should be held accountable. Here the next man now. You have police arrest man if man cuss Badwud in a public. So why he must get away with it? Them a take artist song off of the radio because Badwud in it. So how him fi just can cuss it pan big stage and nothing now come out of it. Angel, another one who is in her 20s, she echoed the call for fairness in how the law are applied. She said, my understanding is that it is against the law to be cursing in public. And you can't expect regular citizens to follow it while the leaders do what they want to do. So I believe that whatever consequences is applied to this, to the average man, should be applied to Mark Golden too. An apology is just not enough, she said. For 60 years, old Vernon Green, the incident cemented her decision now for the upcoming election. You know, hear this? She has 60, and the little Badwud where Mark got chipped by accident in the hot mic has now solidified her decision for who she should vote for the next election. Lulu Ridges says, I was in Jamaica when some mischief makers called the pastor a nickname Loud. Well, I can't repeat the Badwud himself over the mic in the church. I don't think my grandmother ever recovered. Yeah, King Biggs, Mr. Police cuss people brawling all the time. All the time. Me just see a video out of Jamaica where the police was like, me will murder your bumbo clot in a boy. And I was like, professionalism. Professionalism. I saw the police gun finger him. I say, no. Anyway, this 60-year-old woman said the incident has cemented her decision for the upcoming election. I never think him would have been a good leader anyway. And this just showed me even more now who I must vote for the election, because no matter what is happening, a leader must compose themselves and know how to behave. How you fi curse such a big, bad word for the whole country to see, and then you want us to vote for you? No, sir. This is what she said. We never see the bad word in a moment, we heard it. Yeah, but vendor Ricky had a very different take on it. Ricky said, I could have 50 bad word him cuss. Me, still a vote for him. Because this your prime minister we have right now, him are for the rich. So if Jamaican poor people know we're good for them go give the money next term. Them don't give the money away in a power now and next term. Should a curse word take away his opportunity to become Prime Minister of Jamaica? Eh? Go hear how many she using quiet, no true nans. Be Cryptic said JCF after the new man where the new man road nowadays, LOL. It's okay to be a scammer woman beater, but cause a bad word, here comes the moral high grounds. That's what I say. And this is somebody who is obviously a JLP already, right? And she said she already never thinks him could have been one good leader anyway, but the little bad word will come out. It solidify her position now, who she need to vote for in the next election. Because you can't be a leader of the country and of course bad word make people hear. Oh boy. Imagine we have people where them so ignorant that them feel say a bad word will slip out would make somebody incapable of running the country properly. Audrey said, wait till them drain our account and kick her off our land. I see how much cloth she cost. I see how much cloth she costs. Nitty Bitty Crafters, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Nitty Bitty Crafters said, should we care? No. King Big says the other day in ShopRite, me and my mother was talking about conjo, and a person walking by tell me, mind me mouth about the leader. I tell him to fall up on the mama cloth. Oh, man, watch your mouth, you know. Watch where I say about we leader, you know. Yo, them serious, you know. Them serious. Well, hear what? Them serious, but more serious things are going around here. This guy is not playing with us. This is, for those of you who are living in the United States of America who are naturalized citizens, I put up a video yesterday. You know what I realize now? I realize that no matter how much, one of the hardest things to do is to enlighten your own people. No matter how much research we do and no matter how we put the video together, people still find it's like, me know more than that, or me know that already, or that has always been on the books. This is nothing new. And when you check how long they watch the video for, listen, it's a 30-minute video and you listen to the video for all of a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and left a comment like that and gone. The video we put up yesterday about your citizenship and it's about the President of the United States of America sending notification, making it official to the Department of Justice, the DOJ, to start prioritizing denaturalization the conditions under which you can now be denaturalized have never happened before. Let me put it to you like that, right? Because me I try to bring all the details to you. I'm gonna say people that talk about, we knew this already. Your citizenship could always be taken away if you weren't born here. Next, like, you know, listen. Then the one them will come and talk about just don't commit no crime and keep a low profile and you will be all right. You're not listening either. You're not listening either. Things have changed. Things have changed. Things have changed. It's not what you think it is. But who down here will feel, and I saw it go. All right. What I want you to know is that if you weren't born here, and you, a lot of our people usually say, me safe, because me not have green card, I'm a citizen, and it's very hard to take away your citizenship. It is easier now more than ever to take away your citizenship. There's a couple of pieces of gems in that video that you need to hear. Here's one of them that I'll give to you. And then I'll move on to my last topic for the morning. Because I not give you no more. Because me work and put it there for a purpose. So if you're not going to listen to the whole content, you're missing. But I'll tell you one of them right here. And the one that I'll tell you about is this. You will be attacked, so to speak, under civil law, not criminal law. There have been specific groups that have been put together now to dig and go back and rehash people. They're finding stuff on people from 20 years ago. People who got naturalized 20 years ago are being stopped from coming into the country or are being denaturalized, right? Over simple things. The reason why they're taking the civil route is because the civil law is different from criminal law. You know that Miranda right, that may I talk slow enough. You know that Miranda right that says if you do not have an attorney, one will be appointed unto you, because in the Constitution of the United States of America, you are supposed to get a lawyer, someone who understands law, to represent you in a court of law if you're being accused of something, right? In civil court, the government is not responsible or cannot be held responsible for giving you legal representation. So, if they come to you right now and they say to you, say, King Biggs, we just looked up and we found this in your paperwork from 20 years ago. And when you came here, when you applied for your paperwork, your citizenship, this information right here was found to be false to us. So we have reason to believe that you actually lied. Now, first of all, you have to go dig back 20 years. Second of all, you have to go find a lawyer to represent you. But how are you going to find a lawyer to represent you when they held you in New York, but they moved you to South Carolina, immigration holding, while they prepare your deportation? So while you are trying to fight your case, they're also going to be preparing your deportation in case you lose your case, right? And the lawyer fee and representation, legal representation, falls on you, not on them. This is what makes it dangerous for everybody, not just for those who have committed a crime. Now, that is one of the gems that are in that video. I won't give you any more. So for the people them who are bombarding the friggin' comment section with your stupidness because you don't want to listen and your short attention span, don't lead everybody else the wrong way. Everybody needs to hear this. Okay? Everybody needs to hear this. Use Jerome name. Where's the number that use field name again? Nothing that one, yeah. Yo, King Big said, no, use Jerome name for that one this time. Or John. So if you did change with that, so if you did change the F to a D on your report card from high school, you might get frig. Hey, anything can come down the pipeline for you right now. Anything. Just know that they could accuse you. And the lawyers are saying this is super dangerous because once they accuse you, and you have to go prove, say, that's not what it is. Now imagine having to go back years. Where are you going to source your proof from? And also, this gives them grounds. Once them say something wrong, it gives them grounds to get you picked up by ICE agents and held until you can prove. So with you being locked up in our facility, you're limited with your movement. Like one person, they had them removed. I use the as example because this is what's happening. They had them removed from New York. That person in 24 hours was in South Carolina in a facility already. That makes it difficult to get a lawyer to fight in your state when you're way down there, so all kind of something. So pay attention. Things are getting super serious. The end goal of our president is to deport as many people as possible. And it turns out that it's not just criminals per se that they're looking at. You know, they're looking at just ramping the numbers up. Don't care how them get them. They're inventing ways to get them. Now, on top of that, when I might want to start big Andrew them for take on the back. I mean, Jamaica take back everybody anyways, don't? Right. So, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, they plan to deport migrants to countries where they are not citizens and do not speak the language with as little as 6 hours notice. The memo is out. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, they plan to deport migrants to countries where they are not citizens of that country and they do not speak the language of those countries with as little as 6 hours notice. Coming on the heels of the Supreme Court ruling last month that paved the way for the practice, the agency laid out its plans in a memo Wednesday to employees. That memo was obtained by many news media houses who are prominent news media houses. Destinations may include places where, this is what the memo says. It says destinations may include places where officials do not have diplomatic assurance that the migrants will not face torture or persecution. Let me read that for you again. I'll read it slow. Pay attention. Destinations may include places where officials do not have diplomatic assurance that the migrants will not face torture or persecution. That means them can throw you in the hell of hells. And people can look and say, but damn, they bombing up everything over there. The gangs have taken over there, shooting and killing everybody there. In their memo, they can send you there. The memo was written by the acting director of ICE, Todd Lyons. And it said that the policy would go into effect immediately. This is from Wednesday. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem confirmed the plan to Fox News this Sunday, saying that the new measures are incredibly important to make sure that we get these worst of the worst out of our country. Many of times, if other countries aren't receiving their own citizens, other countries have agreed that they would take them in and take care of them until their country decides to take them. That's what this memo is confirming. And that's all been negotiated with the country through the State Department. So under the order, immigrants can be deported to countries other than their own country of birth within 24 hours notice. In exigent cases, that timeline could be reduced to 6 hours. Live on the air. Morning, family. How you doing?
I'm not doing too bad, thank you.
All right. That's a private number.
Why are you always explaining to D student and E student? You have an A research, so why are you bothering yourself?
No, man. Because not everybody is A-listed. Not everybody
I understand, but understanding is different from having a PhD. You just need to understand. Not everybody can do research. So when you do it, they need to listen and shut up.
Yeah, and some people listen in the work of trying to save people. Sometimes you find out that some of the people you're trying to save are people that don't even know that you're trying to save them, and they fight against your measures that you're trying to use to save them. You know, that's where the work gets kind of difficult. So you find yourself repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating and breaking it down for even babies to understand. Something you might have missed, go listen again, kind of thing. But it's something that comes with it.
Everybody don't have the same talent. God give everybody talent. Some might be a dressmaker, some might be a good researcher, some might be a nurse, some might be a doctor.
Absolutely.
So people need to just respect it.
Absolutely. I agree.
And the next thing is, all who was laughing, what about the Americans, the foundational, the FBA, who get married to somebody 30 years ago, and they might go back into these people paperwork. Now this family is mashed up.
Yeah, because, okay, so now that you've said that, that's one of the second gems that's in the video that they didn't listen to yesterday, for those who didn't listen to the whole video, because it talks about the ripple effect. It talks about the ripple effect of those who are married to somebody. It talks about the ripple effect of those who filed for somebody, and those people who came that way, what will happen to them too. It's something that everybody needs to hear. Yeah.
Yes, but everybody was laughing first time.
Yeah, nobody
now
laugh
they'll see.
Yep.
And you know what is going to happen too? A lot of people who are in different countries, leaders follow other leaders. So lots of people start shaking in their boots now. When England did it, America is doing it now. Who next will do?
Right. Right.
So that's also the ripple effect. So I am not even laughing neither, although I don't live in the US.
Right. Right. Sweden, right after the US announced it, Sweden and somewhere else, Denmark and Sweden announced it also. So yeah, it's a concerted effort among different nations.
Oh my God! Thank you, SouFLo.
All right, my friend. Yeah, she absolutely have a good point. You know, in a lot of ways, the US is a blueprint. I know a lot of people are like, the US is the leader of the world or whatever, but in a lot of ways, they're a blueprint. So when you see something happening in the US, you can pretty much bet that it's going to start happening somewhere else. Where else, we don't know, but we're just saying that things like these are going to start happening other places. Now, for the part of them sending people into different countries that are not of your birth, if you are Jamaican, you might not have to worry about that, because Jamaican yam everything. You know, like that picnic there when I have nothing what them don't eat. Jamaica take care of everything. So if you're Jamaican and you're getting deported, you're going home, because Jamaica will accept you. Jamaica even accept people who they're not supposed to accept. There was a guy who was from the UK. Wasn't my first story about the one that was born on the military base. Go and look up my video about British or man born in the UK deported to Jamaica. Them clear him paperwork and everything, and Jamaica accepted him. The man said he was young when he went to prison in the UK because he had committed murder in our fight with somebody else, and he did his time. He was in prison for over 20-something years. So him said when they came to him in the prison and they said, you're getting released soon, but you're getting deported as soon as you're released. He was like, deported to where? I was born and raised here. And they were like, no, you're not. You weren't born and raised here. Like them say, you're Charles James and you were born XYZ. And he was like, I'm not. And they were like, yeah, you are. I'm not. Yeah, you are. Okay, well, whatever. The man said, listen, after so many years in prison, I was ready to go somewhere else. Nobody wants to be in prison for a day, let alone all the years I did in there. So I'm ready to go. Plus all the stuff growing up in the UK, all the stuff you heard about Jamaica. The UK is gloomy. Jamaica is bright, sunshiny. The water is clear and warm, nice beaches, food in abundance, fruits on trees. He said, you know what? I'm not even arguing with y'all. Send me. Because I'm trying to tell you I'm not from there. But since you insist, send me. Watch the rest of my video out and tell you my Jamaica. The man go to Jamaica in a nutshell, hard life, lick him. He was there for a long time trying to adjust and couldn't. So he ball out and tell the British embassy, say, I'm not that guy. Please come take me. And they did their research properly and found out that he was sent there by mistake and they took him back to the UK. Real life story. So Jamaica take anybody. So we're not too have to worry about if them are going to send we go a people country where we can't speak the language. Immigrants with deportation orders that have not yet been carried out because of the risk of persecution in their own home country, and those from Cuba and China who do not have a clear pathway for returns from the US because of poor diplomatic ties, those are the people who will be first targeted under these new plans. I will vote for Donald Trump. Remember, that was the Cuban community and the Venezuelan community. Cuba and the US don't have no diplomatic dealings. So it's making it hard to send these Cubans back into Cuba. Cuba is like, nah, take them. We don't deal with you like that. They say, okay, we sending you to El Salvador, Cuban. We sending you to XYZ. Now the Cuban community are ball. This is wickedness. This is utter wickedness. It is what it is, right? Those who fear persecution, and for the people, like for instance, let me give you an example. You came out of Jamaica. Gunman are run down your family from when? Them kill 3 of your brother them. You are number 4. Them swear to God them will kill you too. Them catch your mother upon the nozzle and slap with mummy. And mummy funeral bury, she get buried and you couldn't even go. You there foreign, you can prove these things to them. You say my life is in danger. I can't return to Jamaica. They say, okay, but you can't stay here. You say, what do you mean I can't stay here? Them say, we'll send you go somewhere else. So even those who fear persecution in the proposed third country will be, let me read this part for you again. Immigrants with deportation orders that have not yet been carried out. So you have a deportation order on you, but you're thinking you're going to be safe here because they're going to kill me in my country. So the U.S. is supposed to say, you know what, we can't send him back there because he came under asylum and he is running for his life for real. Even you, and that was holding up your deportation, those are the people who will be sent to these other countries, a third country. It's not a third world country, it's called a third country. So you'll be sent to a third country. Those who fear prosecution in these proposed third country, like if you say to them, but if you send me there, they're going to do the same to me too because I got enemies there too. They will be screened before departure. That's all they're going to do. ICE and the White House did not immediately respond when BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation, reached out to them to try to get some more information on this new piece of information. So, third country deportation in full effect. as of now. And you better hope that your country of birth is one that takes you back, because if they don't, you will be sitting in a country you've never been to before until your country say, okay, we'll take him back. That's like that. I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote. I'm not even want to make no mistake with me. I hate what's happening, says Mr. Bram Bram. You know, we're gonna end it like this morning. We told y'all. Oh, no. There's another one. But we'll catch up. When we catch up next, we will talk about the other one. Did y'all hear about green in the big beautiful bill that just passed? Let me write it down so I can remember to talk to you about it. Green card holders to be barred from any benefits in the US. Those benefits will now be reserved for citizens. And the green card holders will now have to find a way to pay for everything. Big up to the people them who vote against them own people. Me did tell you, say, yeah, police kid, yeah. But tomorrow morning, when we go live, we're going to get into that. We'll start out right there, all right? That way we can give you the full rundown piece on all that and the more that's happening, okay? All right, that's how we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it right here for today. Manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. Audrey Wright says, so them are going to stop take taxes out of them money too. Well, Audrey, whatever they're doing. And guess what? Out of the people them control. Because if them say, no, we're still taxing you, and you say, well, no, tax me for, them can say, we're taxing you for your opportunity to be here. And if you don't like it, flee here. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. We're taxing you for your opportunity to be here. And if you don't like it, flee here. We're going to leave it right there, so. Manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. Although keep a smile on your face through it all year. It feels exhausting already, and it's only been what? Month 7 this? This is month 7. You still have 3 years and 3 months to go, or 3 years and 5 months to go. So hang in there. Be tough. We'll meet again tomorrow. Walk with God and be good. Like my granny Miss Ruby said, be good. If you can't be good, be careful, but it's best to be good. And like me always say, make sure say you're good at your yard. I have some figure when the mad people decide, if they ever decide, say, them now are you in them place no more. But we talk more about that tomorrow too. And my grandfather, Mas Clevey, said, I will see you tomorrow if God spare me life. All right? I'm out. Peace.